cast or no?
Now let's go live. We were
Okay.
probably live the whole time. I got to reshare everything all over again. We're live now. Shout out to YouTube and OBS for screwing everything up, but we're live. We are here. Let's
Yeah,
we're good. I see
let
it.
me jump on
Yeah,
that
it
thing
just
and change all
started
the
too,
links.
so it wasn't live on the
Yep,
false
I got
start.
it.
So we're good.
Okay. All right, so it wasn't live on that one.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are live. Can you click my links and see if I have to change them or what?
Yeah, I got the link from Twitter and it worked.
Yeah,
worked?
it brought us right to 549, so we're good.
All right, let's put it in the room so the other guys can see it.
We're almost at another milestone next week. Halfway to 600.
Well, maybe we could do that on Friday. Who the hell knows? When are you coming up, Anthony? Are you coming with Nick?
So I'm going to be coming Friday. I could probably leave around maybe like 10 or 11 if I want to try to avoid the most traffic in the morning.
You're leaving Saturday?
Friday, I said.
Oh, okay.
Friday, yeah, then I'll probably stay till Sunday, and then I'll try to get back for Father's Day. But yeah, I'll be leaving Friday. Nick just has to let me know. I told him when I plan on leaving.
Right.
You know, I told him it's not like super early in the morning, but I like to get on the road for between 10 or 11 because then, yeah, if the GPS doesn't screw me over this time with the faster route, I'm just gonna route. Remember, it all comes back to that conversation.
Oh no, not again.
No. But yeah, so that's the routers.
The
router?
routers.
And the fiddler on the rough. But yeah, basically gonna be coming in the morning of Friday with or without Nick. I'll find out. Hopefully by tomorrow. Hopefully he gives me an
Ant,
answer,
you left
so.
without me, Ant. You left me.
Yeah. You forgot someone.
This guy is still trending. What's going on with this guy? Who's getting in a fight with this other guy?
I didn't do it.
And what?
Oh yeah.
What?
No.
Why is the YouTube chat now refreshing on my computer? Like it's like not popping up.
Because
Just refresh your browser and it should pop up.
Yeah, just try to close it out and then reopen it. It does that sometimes.
All right, put
I
that where
love that.
All right, I'll go on YouTube and do that too. How about that?
I'm going to. Oh yeah, there we go. I see the
Come
chat.
to me, my jungle friends.
Great post. Video.
But yeah, basically going to be all Xbox stuff. This show.
Xbox.
We are live. There you go. Now we are on the internet. Well, we've been on the internet, but you know what I mean. We got Jeff M in the chat room. What's going on, Jeff M? How you doing?
What up,
Yo.
Jeff M?
Well, let's start this off. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 549. I'm your host, Bart.
Co-host Anthony.
And Frank.
And Fred.
Well, we're sorry, Xbox. We talked badly about Xbox. Look what happened. They had a really
We
good
sorry.
showcase.
Well,
sorry.
Well,
I just
they
want to
suck.
say.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't want to interrupt anybody. I'm just saying that I think even though with this showcase here, I know that there's some people that might see this and immediately forgive some of the actions that they've done. Let's just wait before
The
we
hardware
start
is
getting
still crap. I mean, that's not going to change anything.
the fact that they're still bringing stuff to other platforms, the way that they're doing it and the way that they kind of screwed us over in that way, where it's like we dedicated all the time into the ecosystem, like that's still on the table. But
the dates were also pretty vague. Don't forget, we might not
Yes.
even get some of these on this machine.
yes, like Gears of War is one of them. I know we're going to get into that.
2026, that's probably going to be a launch title for the next machine.
That's the 20th anniversary of Gears. So.
Which this guy will be playing on PC.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We'll be all set
And
with
that guy on the top will be playing on PC. What is that?
Who, Fred?
What's this guy Anthony showing?
I don't know.
Oh, no way.
He showed it before. Now he took it out of box and played with it and touched it.
Is that the waffle? Oh, you got the waffle.
The what? Yeah, no, I took it out. I made sure, I had to make sure it was the real thing and taste it. No.
You should have spent your money on this.
What is that?
It's the Gears controller.
Dude, that's awesome.
I still
that is
have
awesome.
one.
No, I'll definitely be jealous of that machine.
So guess what, Anthony? Friday night, when you're here, we're gonna put the red light in his Gears console.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't wait because that green is harshing my vibe with that thing.
Well, you know what's going to happen? You're going to
Green
see
is
me
horrible.
next to you in the chair that I'm always in, just looking at eBay, and I'm going to be like, "Oh, maybe I can," but I'm not.
You're gonna postpone your PC build
Yeah,
to like,
yeah, no,
stupid Xbox.
No, unfortunately, like a lot of those themed consoles, though, like that is a really cool era when we actually still got cool themed consoles, not a Galaxy edition of an Xbox that is.
They just
certain
put a bird
price.
crap on the Xbox.
Yeah. But again, we're gonna get into that. So yeah, this is. I wasn't here for the showcase, obviously, but I definitely have done all the watching of the trailers, the interviews I tried to watch, everything you guys sent in the chat, so I could be kind of prepared for this show. And it was, I know you guys had people on and stuff like that. I tried to go back and watch some of it.
We had Mike Mullis
with
and
you
Back
guys.
from the Dead.
I also like the fact that when the Gears thing happened, it like froze. It was like, why? Why did it freeze?
That was the worst timing ever.
Because I wanted to watch it go back and watch it with you guys, like to see the reaction. And then I saw that and I was like, oh man, like, because if I was there in person, I'd be like, oh shit, like what's gonna happen?
They show it for a second, and I'm thinking, oh, it's this like the trilogy everyone's been talking about. And then when they cut back, I'm like, oh no, it's something else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is definitely the way you want to approach it, as far as like this is way better than any trilogy remaster or remakes of 2 and 3 as far as like a good starting point. But man, there was a lot of stuff even before up to like the Gears reveal. I mean, the pacing of this Xbox event, at the first half I was like, okay, like like it was like right like up until they started to get like, I want to say maybe 25 minutes in, they were like, okay, now we got to like, pack this thing in with what people want, man, like that is something we needed, was a showcase like this, I think, personally. I mean, I think it's just like we needed something where it seemed like it was more of a, 9 out of 10 instead of a, 4 out of 10, or like, like maybe there's like 1 or 2, like, I was kind of scared. I mean, I knew that the Call of Duty thing was going to be what it was because that's a given. But like, it's really hard to see anybody talking bad about this event, even people that, normally.
Well, the haters even were like, oh, this was good. Like, nobody was saying anything bad.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it being bad at all. Like, really?
Yeah.
The only naysayer was Keeley, but he got called right out for that one.
Well, that was funny too, right?
Yeah,
like,
he's a bitch.
He immediately was like, "Oh, that was all CGI," and they're like, "No, it wasn't."
He got cited by Twitter because he posted false information. That's bad.
Like, are we serious? And that's the thing too. Like, we already have like, oh man, dude, so many insults.
You know why he did that? Because his event got a D from his own poll, by the way, on Twitter.
It's like, dude, we have so much crap on you. I was telling the chat today in my stream I did earlier, I was like, we do the Game Awards, basically just to make fun of it at this point and for the announcements, because unfortunately he gets that platform to be like, this is my event. And like, did you see what Wario tweeted that like he got another year approved, and he's just like, let's build for the future of what these events are. And I'm just like, I hate that this guy is the flagship now for these like events post E3. It is very frustrating because I just never liked the guy. I'm sorry. People might think I'm going overboard. I never liked him either.
The guy's a freaking idiot.
Yeah. It's like, it's just, there's something very frustrating about that. And the fact that like, the stage and everything, and like, I don't know. Now he gets 2 times a year, he gets this games thing, the Summer Games Fest, and he gets the Game Awards to be like in front of everybody, and it's like, okay,
he
like, I guess
everybody off, and that's why he has nothing. He pissed off Nintendo.
For his boyfriends to fly in. It's like Adam Sandler. He flies his friends on vacation.
Yeah. Just to do the movie.
Boyfriends in from Japan. They have a
like, oh yeah, Netflix is paying the bills.
A crazy weekend at the hotel.
And he's running out of. He's running out of stuff, though. He's running out of people. He's burning his bridges.
He's already
Xbox is pissed. Nintendo's pissed.
Suck. His shows are horrible.
But this year shows it that there was nothing there. He had nothing.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for taking a dump on Microsoft for all those years.
Yep, they didn't give him anything.
IGN got more than him. Isn't that crazy? And IGN's been horrible to Xbox.
Yeah,
man, Ryan McCaffrey, like is kissing their ass right now.
Of course he does. And then when they screw up, he'll be all over the place and calling them out and everything.
Yep. He wants to act like, oh, I was always the Xbox guy. It's like, no, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
Such a lie.
Rizzo the rat.
Oh, yeah.
Rizzo. Now, yeah, man, we have so much to unpack here. This is going to be a really good show. And so this right here, so the first big thing was, Phil Spencer came to the stage, making his like first kind of public, I guess, reappearance after all the stuff going around.
He came out in shame after what he has done.
Yeah, I will say, even though, I'm happy they did get the interview that Perry sent, they did get someone to just be like, hey, we are going to address these, these issues or like these things that people are saying. I'm happy that he didn't really give him any softball questions. But I also don't want to give IGN any credit, but it's all right. But the beginning of this, the top of the stream, was something that we all expected, which we got the new Doom, which I think was... At first, I was like, okay, I see what they're doing. But then when they mention it's like a prequel to 2016 and they're trying to show, like, I was like, okay, like this is a, they could have easily said, okay, we're just going to make another, Eternal or, a third one follow-up. And I think that's coming. But they just were like, all right, let's try something a little bit different. And they're going to, have different melees and stuff like that. They have the shield, which is almost like a chainsaw shield, which is pretty damn cool. And I know the design kind of threw people off a little bit because it's not what you're fully used to seeing, as far as like you're still seeing all of the demons and everything like that. That looks the same, but you're using different artillery, and it looks smooth as hell. I mean, that's the one thing I noticed. And again, PC day one, because this is going to be something where it might not be as fast-paced as Eternal, but I think that this is still a good progression from where they were from Eternal, where they're just taking the sidestep, kind of like what Gears is doing, just taking a sidestep and saying, let's explain something before... I forget how many years it takes place before Doom 2016.
Doom wrapped everything up in the second game, apparently, in Internal.
Right.
So, or Doom Eternal, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So there was nowhere really to go.
Yeah.
So they said, screw it, we're just going to go nuts. And that's what
we're going to the Dark Ages. Yeah. So that's...
Excellent.
Yeah, so it didn't look bad at all. I think this was a good first. This is the first thing I saw when I went back and watched the event. I was like, okay, kicking off with this, that's pretty cool. And if you think about it, man, it's been over 4 years since the last Doom, so it has been a little while.
Yeah.
You don't really think about it, but you're just it was that, and then the picnic happened, and then it's we just lost track of years. It's just holy crap, it has been that long. And now, they're taking a little sidestep with Dark Ages, so that'll be cool.
Let me get the video going. Keep talking.
Yeah.
People are going to see the video pop up on the screen. I'm going to get the video going. You might hear something too. I'm going to mute it. Just give me 1 second.
Those Doom games are excellent. I beat both of them, and I love them so much.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about this one.
They both run really well too.
They
both run really, really freaking good. That's one thing about the Doom games. They always run pretty solid.
They run good. The music is excellent. Those games are just so good.
I actually bought it digital because it was like $11, I think, or something like that. Eternal. Yeah. I know it's on Game Pass, but I was
great.
I just want it. I just want to own it. You know what I mean? So
it's worth
I just got it, and I was thinking, man, the fact that I can still play Doom 64 HD or the BFG edition and have all that stuff. I just like having everything lined up, and the fact that I can go back and play them, and it's been cool. I was even thinking about going back and playing 2016. Now this is saying 2025, so we don't have a date yet, a hard date, but hopefully it actually comes out in 25, and I would assume it would be maybe March.
No,
that's when the other one came out.
Yeah.
Turn the Elgato off.
The Eternal came out in March. It came out the same day as Animal Crossing.
Right. So, just so we get something in the first quarter of the year.
So I'm playing. Definitely. I got the video playing of the entire showcase, and it's starting with Black Ops. But just keep talking about whatever. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the that trailer again, really good start. Not bad
That's
at
a good
all.
way to start it off.
Get people excited. You know what I mean? And
Well, it actually started with Black Ops to be.
Yeah, Black Ops
technical,
had a little
but-
trailer. Yes.
Yeah.
But I
Which
figured
people
we'll
are
talk.
looking
We'll
at
probably save that for.
Yeah, just talk about whatever. You don't have to
Avoid.
follow the order of the background video. Shout out to
Yeah.
the chat room. We got Jeff M. We got Cody. We got Stevie Mac. We got David R. We got
What's up, guys?
RWK. We see you guys typing in there. We'll get to you guys in a little bit.
What up?
I
What's up,
rewatched the
guys?
replay of the Summer Game Awards. The benefit of being able to skip through. Yeah, you know what, man? Like Milkman wanted me to stream that, and I was like, no thanks.
Thank God you didn't.
Yeah.
Thank
I mean,
God.
Missed the horror aspect of Doom. There were a whole bunch of material scattered throughout Doom Eternal campaign. Everything past Slayer, medieval weapon craziness. Yeah, it's probably like in Turtles 3. They talk about the 4 turtles that showed up
Right.
before they showed up.
And it's like this happened. It's like, or did it actually happen?
Which means they actually had a plan.
Milk,
Yeah.
we acknowledge you, man.
There he
What's
is.
going
We
on?
acknowledge him.
Who's excited for?
Oh, yeah, we
$7
gotta
for
talk about
Quest
that
for
later.
Starfield? We'll talk about that, I guess. I don't even know. What
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Ain't already heard this from me, but I'm damn excited about Gears E-Day. We all are.
Hell yeah, man.
That's
I
the best
cannot
thing.
wait.
I am hyped.
The
Can't
only
wait.
good thing from the Jeff Keighley Summer Games Fest that I heard of was Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mighty
that was
Morphin Power
awesome.
Rangers beat 'em up like the old Sega games that I've been playing on this channel.
Right.
Oh, that's
5 on
sick.
5 online, or just 5-player online, offline and online. So we're
So it's
playing
a
that the
beast.
minute it comes out. It's coming out
Oh,
this
is it
year.
beat 'em? Is it beat 'em up?
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. And guess what? They just
That's
announced
amazing.
they canceled Power Rangers on Netflix.
Oh,
That's so stupid.
Christ.
but they're shopping it around, right? So it's not dead.
That's what they're saying. But Hasbro just sent the toy line over to Playmates about a month ago. Hasbro doesn't even want to deal with it, even though they own it and they make their own toys. So something happened. Because they shipped their toys over to Playmates. And now this deal with Netflix, which was underway, is like scrapped. I
That
don't know what's
special
going on.
did pretty well, though. That's what's so surprising.
Well, they were going to
We were just
reboot
watching
it.
that at the shop the ones that we were just talking about. It was one of the times we were hanging out. We were talking about the Power Rangers stuff, and you were telling me about like Netflix has, the rights now and all that. And like we were just talking about that like
Oh, that's
a few months ago.
out the window. Hasbro said no thanks.
Man,
So
I
who knows what they're doing with it? But the game.
feel like Power Rangers can't catch a break sometimes.
Well, guess what? While they're working on it, I'm going to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't watch
at least you have
Power
something to
Rangers like
play.
currently, but now it's interesting. Do they keep going, or do they actually reboot it like they were going to do with Netflix? Maybe this is a good thing because maybe they'll keep it going because that movie was a good movie.
Yeah, I like the movie. I enjoyed the new movie.
Yeah. So, anyway. Yes, that was the only good thing at Jeff Keighley's Game Fest. Besides that.
Yeah, the only other thing was that there was some more Monster Hunter stuff that they showed, which looked good. That was it.
Monster Hunter.
But again, that wasn't a surprise because I literally told people Capcom's going to be there, but it's probably just showing Monster Hunter. So,
Hey, if they give you a
Um,
code for Monster Hunter Stories, you should play that. It's like a Pokemon version of Monster
oh
Hunter.
yeah, I'd like to actually get into Monster Hunter, like actually check out some other ones besides just the last one, the whatever it was
The
called.
mainline ones are kind of difficult. There's a lot of mechanics. I can't really get into it, but the stories ones are like Pokemon. They're like monster collecting games. They're
Right,
really
and
cool.
what weren't they the ones that were on the
It was 3DS and Switch, and then this Friday they're coming out with the first one for Switch and PS4 and stuff.
All right,
so.
enough Monster Hunter. This game sucks. Next.
No, I'll
But he's
I
the
like to check it out.
Capcom guy, so
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I could check it out. Definitely. And yeah, so the next thing that Xbox showed right after Doom was what is this game called here? This is
State of Decay 3?
It's a State of Decay. It is State of Decay 3. Yes. So State of Decay 3. This one, I never played the first two. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know. I know of them. I know people talked about them. I know people were excited about this, but I don't really know about State of Decay as far as like having played the first two. So if people are excited about this, cool.
They are. Second game is all right. First game, I don't know,
Yeah.
it looks like dog
I've never
shit.
played any of the State of Decay games. Like I've seen
Yeah.
them on aren't they on Game Pass?
Yeah, Xbox owns it, so yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So that's where I've seen them. I just never actually played them. But post-apocalyptic type game. with zombies. Yeah, I don't know when the last one came out, so I'm assuming it's been a little bit. So that's cool that people are stoked on it.
Right.
And that's coming out. Did that actually get a date or no? Let me see if this has a date.
Pay attention to it.
I think it just said 2025.
Panzer Drag Doom, huh?
And just drag Doom.
Yeah, I don't even think it said 2025. It just said State of Decay 3. So
No, State of Decay 3, forget it. I'd be shocked if that game even comes out.
yeah, so there
Just
isn't a
they
date
showed a
on
trailer
that.
doesn't mean it's coming out anytime soon.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's definitely a couple here or a
Xbox is
handful.
guilty of that. That's why I wasn't too excited. But they actually gave dates for some of these, so we'll see.
Yeah, it was a balance, right? Because I feel like if they didn't for most of them, we would have been like, all right, are you guys just pulling our fucking leg? Like, what are we doing? You know?
There's the trailer for State of Decay 3, by the way.
Yeah. Did Sony give like the month and the dates for when they were doing the thing? I forgot.
No,
what they did.
they had
were just from the years.
it was 2025 or some just didn't.
Yeah, okay,
there might have been a
I didn't know.
couple
I
that had
forgot.
numbers, but
Yeah, I forgot.
Legit second game was decent, but forced too much of co-op. I give them props. They kept adding to the second game for you. Yeah, because they had the Juggernaut edition or whatever. They kept going with that one.
So what is State of Decay? Is it like it's like a Left 4 Dead type of thing? Like what is it?
No,
I guess it's
like
like post-apocalyptic co-op type stuff.
it's like a third-person game where you run around and kill zombies.
It's like Dead Rising almost, kind of, or no?
Dead
That's first
Rising.
person. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like
Isn't
Dead
it-
Rising, but it's with third person.
It's more like
Oh.
survival stuff, I think.
Axel is here.
Gotcha.
The Xbox showcase was fire. Yes, it was, sir. I gave it a 9
Yes,
out
sir.
of 10.
Axel.
And I gave it a 9 because we didn't get dates for certain games.
Mhm.
Anyway, besides
Yeah.
that, he's right. It was a great showcase. It was
Yeah,
the best
I-
showcase of the year.
I agree.
Oh yeah. I loved it.
It made that PlayStation showcase look like, I don't even know,
Look horrible.
like a Fisher-Price showcase if they had one.
Feels like they pulled that last showcase out of their ass. The PlayStation one.
That was pathetic. That was pathetic, man.
There are people on Twitter like, please have another showcase. Show them what you're working on. Like
They're not working
so
on dog
butthurt.
shit.
Nope. Not till
They
next
told
year.
you in January, PlayStation, we have nothing
No.
coming out this year.
Hmm.
And
No,
by
I
the
think
way-
if they're gonna
By the way, they didn't even get the Metal Gear trailer. Xbox did.
No.
which is
So
funny.
that should tell you something, right?
I think
Well, you build
If
your
we're gonna
base
see
around
another-
survivors to build a community.
another
Sure.
state of pay, because this one will be another state of pay.
Oh, they want
Because
you
I
to
think
pay.
if it's in the fall, they're probably going to show the Pro.
You know they screwed everybody too, because I got that Netflix deal, right? And I told you they gave me credits every month for Netflix. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
They just raised the price of Netflix 2 days ago.
Wow.
So what
so
am I
you're
going to get now? 6 months out of it instead
Why
of a year?
does that always happen with Sony? They always try to like screw you somehow.
Yeah, they always screw you.
Netflix is ridiculous. The
Whatever, I
prices.
still got it, so who cares? We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
screw it, yeah.
Does Nintendo have a showcase coming up? Yes, I assume. I heard the 17th or the 18th.
The rumor is the
Huh.
18th, but we'll see. I'm not going to say for
Cool.
sure.
Xbox
But once-
showcase was fire, but not a lot of release dates. Well, that's Xbox, don't you know? That's what they do.
Oh yeah.
Some things never change, you know?
Yeah. That's what only gets me a little scared. Just like, is everything gonna come out on these dates?
Well,
know
Fred,
what I
you
mean?
just had to think, okay, I got fucked on the Series X. Now I have to buy the next console to play these games. Or I build a PC to play them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you have a PC
'Cause
now.
if Gears
in
is
this
2026, that's when the new machine comes out, which would make sense.
Mhm.
It's a launch title. But that means this box didn't get shit.
Right.
This box never got a Gears of War.
No.
It's whole gen.
Gears 5 doesn't count because Gears 5 had the update,
Gears
but
5 was
it came out on Xbox
2019,
One.
buddy. The machine
Yeah.
didn't come out to 2020.
That's what I'm saying. Gears 5 doesn't
but
count.
Gears E-Day will be on both platforms. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
You'll be on the
Doesn't
next
matter.
gen anyway.
Like you said, they're going to wait for us this time. We'll play on PC
Yeah.
and
6
see what
months
they
to
have to
any
offer.
release date. It's yeah, because it might get delayed. Yeah, that sucks, man. But hey, listen, Axel. Listen, my only problem with them now is that the hardware sucks. They showed us that they're making the games, so I don't even care. it's all good. And I'm happy to play all these on PC because I know half these games will be on the next generation, and I'll be on PC, and that'll be that.
Yeah,
It's
all good. And
run out and buy an Xbox if I don't really need one, because I really don't at this point.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a sign of, like, you know, what fans are gonna do between now and this kind of like in between window of like the next consoles and now. And like we just said, if you're in that market of like being able to get a PC or build one, you know, you just have that option of just guaranteeing that, okay, you're not going to just get screwed by spending money
if
on
you have
this.
the current gen machines, just save your money for next gen and get a PC. That's what I would say.
Right.
Because then you can play everything and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, don't buy this digital
card.
Series X.
These games are on
perfect. That has a spackle disc drive.
They show Perfect Dark gameplay, okay? And that game looks fucking crazy. And that's going to be the first Perfect Dark to launch on PC.
Yo,
I'm there. I'm there on PC day one.
Yeah,
for Perfect Dark.
I cannot wait to play that, guys. Like,
we were joking about it, but guess what? They proved us wrong. They had it.
We no longer have to close our eyes to see Perfect Dark.
Unless they just uploaded a tech demo they created in 15 minutes. Just to
well, that I guess when we get, you know, what did Phil Spencer say? When the controller's in our hands, I guess we'll find out, right?
In 2 years.
Stupid YouTube just forced me an unskippable 2-minute ad. Trash.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, guess what? When I watch your podcast, I get 10-minute ads.
Oh.
Oh.
But yeah, so man, there's more stuff to get into. So the next stuff after State of Decay,
I'm kidding.
Was Dragon Age Veilguard. The Veilguard?
So.
Veilguard?
Yeah, I think Veilguard.
Veilguard.
They should call it Veilguard because I think it's a little too late for Dragon Age.
Yeah, some people just said that. Like a lot of people kept saying, "What are the
why are we still getting 360 games?"
I don't know.
The last game that came out was Inquisition. I think it was. I think that was the last.
What do the Gen Zers say? Mid. Yeah, this is mid.
Mid.
Yeah.
According to Dragon Age fans, that's what they keep saying online. So they're like,
I have
this is like
copies of that fucking game at the store.
They probably won't make another one after this.
Dragon
I think this is it.
Well, this is coming out in fall this year. Okay, so we're getting it this year. So you know, but that's BioWare and EA as well. Which
they won't make Dead Space 2, but they'll make
companies need to move on from the 360 era of games.
Yeah,
and BioWare, didn't they do Mass Effect? That was Mass Effect, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, where's Mass Effect 4?
All the usual.
Like, you're gonna get it because it was a 360 game, Anthony.
Oh yeah, that's true. How dare
you're gonna get Assassin's Creed 85, Mass Effect, but we're never gonna get another Titanfall. God forbid they give us a brand new IP.
Yeah, I mean,
Assassin's Creed. Come on.
I agree though. Like,
give us another Far Cry. We need another one of those, right?
Right.
With an annoying bad guy that nobody fucking cares about.
So many fucking goddamn Far Cries. It's ridiculous.
No, I agree though. Like, there's definitely some stuff that you see, especially even whether it's on PlayStation or Xbox's side, you're just like, haven't we seen this game before? Like, you know, with the samurai games on PlayStation, or like you said, like the 360S games, you're just like, okay, stuff in that era was good, but it's like we've been there, done that.
The only
like,
360 games I want is Halo and Gears of War.
Yes.
Okay? I don't want none of this other bullshit.
Perfect Dark's
was that really a
right?
360 game? That was the sequel. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it looks like this is a reboot, so...
Yeah. But yeah, so
if you listen to the guy saying, take out Carrington, but she works for Carrington in the N64. So
the notes said you don't have to have any prior knowledge of the game to enjoy this one.
Right, because it seems like this is a reboot.
They want to get
the
people
guy from
into
Carrington, he would say, you should join us. And it's like, yes, she eventually does. We know that.
Yeah. Because people have, you know, whether they played Perfect Dark on the Rare collection or not, like there's a cool, like, this will be a real cool resurgence for that, I think. And like the whole like stealth or action, like you can go about it how you want. And like, this is awesome.
I think Mike wanted to go back and play Perfect Dark on the 360.
Oh yeah,
He was saying that
I
on
played that
stream.
game a bunch of
yeah.
times.
No, definitely, and I think yeah, that's just awesome. But before we got to the actual goodness of this, we had some, stuff that some people may or may not be excited about, and that's the Starfield DLC and the new bounties and the Shattered Space, it's called. And this is coming out this year as well. Now that it runs in 60 on your Series X, maybe it isn't too bad to, jump back in, I guess. I'm assuming.
Don't worry, they found a way to ruin it.
What do they do?
So they have these things called creations that they just uploaded, which is like DLC. Dude, it's $7 for one bounty mission, and you have to buy credits. So you have to spend $10 worth of credits to get one
Wait.
mission.
But what is this though? What is Shattered?
The
So you can't
Shattered
just
Space
buy
is
Shattered
coming later. No, that's coming later. That's DLC.
okay.
But they also added the mods and this
Right
creation
now.
thing. Yeah, and people are like review bombing it because they're like,
Right.
that's ridiculous. $10 for one mission.
Yeah, I mean that's
Nuts.
that's wild.
How
Yeah.
much DLC will they add to Indiana Jones? That's what
If it's like this, people are gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Every time you pick up a hat, you got to pay for it. Like if he
Yeah.
drops his hat, you got to pay. You got to pay.
Imagine you have to buy the costume.
Gotta buy
Yeah.
whips.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
whips.
If you lose it in combat, you have to just buy it with real money. It's your fault. You played wrong, and now you got to pay. It's like PlayStation. No, but
Like
yeah,
those mobile Need for Speed games where you run out of gas and you have to pay with real money.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, if people like, Starfield, that's fine. I never really got too into it, but there you go, Shattered Space.
Starfield is fired. Well,
Yeah,
you could play it.
That's fine. I mean, look, the
yeah.
fact that it runs in 60, maybe it is worth going to actually dive into a little bit.
Axel, when you're situated, get me your info and I'll send you that PlayStation VR for the PS4. And so you could play. He wants to play Astrobot, the VR game.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "Oh, I wish I had a VR." I was like, "I got 2 of them. I'll send you one."
You
I
should
can't
play
give
Bridge
those away at the
Commander.
shop. Well, if you want to buy him that, I'll put it in the package. That he would play that because that's a Spock game. It's a Kirk game.
Yeah.
Civilization 4 is coming up. They cut the Steam price by 95%. Wow, 95%.
Damn.
Yeah, sometimes when they do that, when a new game is announced, they put the other one on sale.
Existed since Fallout 4. It's weird that people bitch about something that existed for a decade. Did you know that?
I didn't know that it's been since 4, but I didn't know it was that expensive either. That's it's still like stupid.
He's calling you out.
Hey, I didn't make the news. They did.
Don't shoot
He
me.
said you should have known since 4. I thought you played Fallout 4.
I did play 4, but I didn't buy any of those creation things. I just think it's an excessive price, whether it's for that or this. It's ridiculous.
Maybe make a pass for that.
Yeah, or something
Like
like
a $30
just,
pass.
yeah, and you could just have all access to it.
That would be
But-
good.
I don't know.
Oh no. Yeah. So after that, we got a Fallout. Actually, came out today. Fallout 76 Skyline Valley. Which
I'm
is an
angry because
expansion.
I thought this was Fallout 3 remastered, and then I got all sad. You can
Yeah.
watch the stream, you'll see me get sad.
But when I saw this, I was like, I know why they're doing this because of the show. And something that I did kind of agree with, like, I know that, this is like, it's one of the first times where you've really seen the impact of the show kind of reversing into the games. Like the popularity of something is like pulling back like even further. Maybe Sonic, as well kind of kicked down the doors for this like era of gaming material that is made into films, but are actually like not as lazy and actually some like thought or money went into it. So I know why they're doing this, but a lot of like my friends that are into Fallout just don't really like 76. But that's just them. I don't know if like the general consent is like I like every other one, but
76
this
came out
one
and sucked, but I heard they fixed all that.
right.
It's much better now than it was when it launched, but
I know
But I
people
know-
put it over. It's just like why now? Again, I just answered
It's
my
a
own
TV
question. I
show
was going to
now,
say
that's
why
why.
now, but it's just like like you said, they could have did 3 remastered or whatever.
You know the higher ups are gonna kick Todd Howard's ass because he's doing Indiana Jones and Elder Scrolls while Fallout's like the hottest thing in the world. It's like, why aren't you doing that?
And we'll talk
What are you
about Phil
doing?
Spencer's comments on that because he got asked about that. He's like, "Have you seen?" He's like, "Have you seen it?" And he's just like, "I can't comment on that."
Nothing in Starfield is R-based.
No.
Why,
Oh man,
why is RWK saying that?
that's amazing. So yeah, if there's a Fallout
Axel,
DLC,
You know to ban RWK next time from your chat.
yeah.
He keeps getting out of line. What would happen if they added Star Trek DLC to Starfield?
There's Star Wars mods. Can someone do Star Trek mods? I saw like
Well, no,
Greedo.
if they
I'm
make an
surprised it's not a
official
thing
deal.
already.
What if they
I
make an
would be-
official tie-in?
I will go back and play it. I would be happy. That'd be great. I don't think it would make any sense, but
This is why Axel needs 500 subscribers, so Xbox will listen to him and be like, you know what, this guy likes Star Trek. Let's do Star Trek.
why doesn't Star Trek just listen to Axel and make a good Star Trek game instead of somebody else?
That's why he needs 500 subs, so they'll take him seriously.
Listen, I am subbed. I'll try to get him more subs. I don't have any people to sub, but I'll just make 400 accounts.
Everyone
and
go
that's
to Iconic Video Games on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. Or click his name in the chat room and subscribe. Let's get Axel to 500.
Let's.
He's a good dude.
He's got to be almost there, right?
He's an awesome dude. No way. I would never ban RWK. He's the real MVP.
You want to know what's also the real MVP for many people that love Japanese sword games is Expedition 33.
Next?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a
the
statement,
name
Anthony,
alone-
or is that a game?
Reminds me of a crappier Monster Hunter.
No, yeah, so-
Hunter?
It's like a hack and slash kind of like it's not. I don't know. There, I know.
Xbox has no dates.
It's very like I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
says in the chat.
turn based. It looks like a turn based
Like me, has no
style.
dates.
Yeah, we saw this one. It looked okay, but
Yeah,
it's on Game Pass anyway, so
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
coming 2025. No date, but coming to Game Pass, which pretty much most of these are. And then after that we got South. What is this?
that's this game that
Yeah,
is
it's
on the
right
screen.
now.
South of Midnight.
It looks all right. There's Axel's channel. Fred put it in the chat. Go over to Axel's channel, subscribe.
Go sub to Axel. Do
South
it.
of Midnight. It looked like a weird game, but they
Yeah.
showed gameplay and it looks all right. Looks like a
Yeah.
game that should be on Game Pass.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something we haven't seen before, but it doesn't look completely horrible, you know. And it looks like it was running pretty damn good. So, you know,
That's the character. I mean, I know it's the art style, but
yeah, it's like the cell shaded kind of like Fortnite kind of
Miles
model.
Morales type thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the 5 frames a second.
only the character was moving in 5 frames.
Expedition 33 looks awesome. Input time turn-based combat looked amazing. There you go.
Yeah. Like again, not my style of game, but not
Yeah,
saying
it's
it's
not.
bad. If people
It's on
like
Game
it,
Pass, so we can all check it out. Maybe
It's all
you'll
good.
become a fan. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing my
That-
channel.
that's
You
the-
guys are awesome. Anytime, buddy.
yeah, no problem.
Now,
Thanks
yeah,
for
but
being here.
that's the thing. I'm
you
never
just have to
opposed
get
trying
Frank on
stuff.
Good Morning Xbox
Oh,
at 8
God.
o'clock in the morning.
I don't even. That's like the one day I can sleep. When my kids grow up one day and we're old men, come on. When it's good evening, Xbox.
Good
evening.
Because we're all at the sunset of
Axel
our
walks in
lives.
front of the screen like Alfred Hitchcock. Good evening.
Just a
Xbox.
silhouette. Good
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh.
Or when they stop making consoles, good night, Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when the next episode after Good Night Xbox is fuck Xbox.
Just turns heel.
Oh man. All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so see what this was here. Oh, okay, this is the World of Warcraft: The War Within.
Which I also got sad for because I thought it was coming to console, and then I was like, no.
Yeah, so
Or
that's
at
coming
least-
out
I
August
thought
26th.
at least they would put it in Game Pass, but no, I can't do that.
Yeah. So for people that like WoW, I'm sure this was cool. I just, I don't
Nah, it
play
made me
WoW.
angry.
Yeah.
RWK. There you go.
I'm not a big like point and
W.
click, like over the top type of guy. I'm not that big. I'm like
Good night,
that's
New
not for me.
Jersey.
Yeah, I have a lot of
That
friends
was
that are
funny. I was thinking about
in the
that the
WoW.
other day. The Goodnight New Jersey. You meant it
Oh,
like the
yeah.
storybook, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Goodnight
yeah.
Moon. Yeah.
Good night, New Jersey.
You
Goodnight
want to
New
tell him about
Jersey.
that, Frank? Or was he here
I
for
don't.
that?
I don't remember the context, but you made it like a storybook, like "Good night, New Jersey." Good night, guy screaming over there. Good night, Wawa. Like you would make like all this stuff.
Why did
Good
we?
night, Moon.
Why did we do that? I don't even.
It was
I
because we were
remember
talking about the
conversation,
accents
but I don't
thing.
remember the.
It was
conversation.
it was like the accents thing. We're talking about rough, which people don't from Jersey don't say that, but we're just
Oh
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
People in the Midwest say rough.
radiator and
Good night, bad driver.
chocolate and
Good night.
It doesn't
dirty
radiate
smell.
heat; it radiates heat. But,
Radiator.
what do I know? Last
radiator.
episode we called Xbox you motherfucker.
yeah.
Where is that? I have to play that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna make a podcast called Good Morning Patrick Stewart, and it's just gonna be all about Patrick Stewart.
That'd be amazing. Did you know this about him?
Where is this coming out of?
You motherfucker!
Okay. All right, there you go. Pronunciation. There you go. Anyway. So you got Metal Gear playing here.
Yeah, so Metal
the
Gear
next game.
Metal
Xbox
Gear
got
is
Metal
next,
Gear and
actually.
Sony didn't.
Yeah, so they got a full trailer, and you actually get. So I did watch the interview as well, with one of the producers or directors or something like that, and they mentioned that so this is they remade this from the ground up as opposed to like a remaster in a way, but they also said that I don't know if it's necessarily from the ground up, but they basically said like this is basically a it does have a kind of like the Metal Gear Solid like 5 more like over the shoulder camera angles, or you could do the classic camera angles, which I thought was interesting. And then they basically reused all the same voice actors and acting lines, besides some like certain control thing they have in the beginning. So they got him back, like they got David Hayter back to do Big Boss, which is pretty cool, just to do like the new, I guess, audio blurs that they had. But this thing looks solid, man. I mean, solid. See what I did there? But yeah,
really good.
it looks good.
Metal.
Metal Gear Solid 3 was always one of my
Peter,
favorites.
what's up?
What's up, man?
What's the release date? I don't know. Is there a release date? It's got to be this year.
So
Right?
they
It
didn't
went up
say
on
one.
Amazon.
They
But
didn't say
GameStop
though.
accidentally put November 17th. They said
Oh.
2024, and GameStop put November 17th. So probably that's
November
probably
17th.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That's not too far away.
Yeah, they basically wanted this is what the producer said. He mentioned that he felt like Metal Gear Solid and again, this is Japanese translated, but this is basically what he said across from the table on the official Xbox podcast. This is, legit stuff, guys. He was basically saying that he felt like nobody knew what Metal Gear Solid was anymore. He said that he went online and people said, "What's that?"
Well, nobody knows what
What's
the hell
Metal
it
Gear
is because they
Solid?
haven't made a game in 10 years.
Yes.
It's their
So
fault.
they said that they wanted to scale it back and
You
take a
realize
look
the
at the
demo was for the
franchise.
PlayStation 4, the base model, right?
Yeah.
That's how long ago
Oh,
this
yeah.
was.
So
Wow.
long ago.
That's
And
crazy.
Does anybody remember? We complained about it on this channel.
yep, we did.
When Ground Zeroes was a $40 demo. Remember that?
Yeah. I remember I used my like credits and I got that for $10. I had GameStop stuff at the time and like I used the rewards to play it because I talked about it on the channel back then.
And the demo was damn good, but it wasn't $40 good.
No.
Holy shit.
No.
Yeah.
I rented
crazy.
it from Redbox and ripped it to my 360 back then, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how I played it.
Speaking of 360, Fred got me another 360 tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Oh.
We're looking for 360s. One for Mike, one for Peter, and one for Dreadpool.
I got one, and then I might have another one.
Yeah. You're going to let me know tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see what this guy says.
Anyway, What were we talking about?
Metal Gear, I think.
Anthony's gone. Yeah, Metal
Oh,
Gear
where'd he
looks really
go?
good though. Maybe he like stealthed on the floor like
Wait, does
Snake.
he have a cardboard box? He's gonna get his
Yeah.
cardboard box.
He is the chair actually. Oh, there he is.
I am the table.
I am the table.
Yeah, no. So if it comes
No,
out this
man, if
year,
you keep making Silent Hill videos like that, we're gonna have to get rid of you.
Silent Hill videos.
You canceled yourself, buddy. You're still gonna buy that game. How dare you?
What- What do you mean? Just from liking it? Oh my god. Well, we already talked about that last week, but but yeah. So this is like, for me, they were saying how they took a look at the franchise and said, let's start with 3 because that takes place, earliest in the timeline for the story they want to tell. So they're starting with 3 for that reason. Because they asked him, why didn't you do 1? Why didn't you do 2? And obviously this takes place, in the 60s, I believe. So I'm excited. I think Metal Gear Solid, I haven't played since Phantom Pain. I didn't really like Phantom Pain. I thought they had a lot of inconsistencies. I know that the falling out with Kojima was very strong during that time. And that's another thing we talked about on the show as that was kind of happening, because that happened that was like going on while all that stuff was being talked about behind the scenes. And then before you know it, it was like PT, and then all that stuff happened, right? So it was a very interesting time for him. And then going back to this, it's like this is still his kind of creation. So it is weird that they are taking his kind of thing and just kind of pushing it forward into new fans, which is cool. But like they're not making any changes anyway. So in a way, it's like they even said they're not going to make major changes. So a lot of people they're always concerned about that. Like, are they making major changes?
They want to make money. They're not going to mess with anything. They're going to make it look good. They're going to make it play good. And there you go.
There's still going to be the, Kojima isms that he puts in the games,
Didn't
like the
they take
sense
his
of
name
humor.
out of the credits or something in this one?
They probably did. I don't know though, because you kind of have to credit the original person who made the story.
He's gonna sue.
Wasn't there a game like a remake and they took the original people out of the credits or something?
It could have been the MGS collection.
Why is
that came
fucking
out.
Zeus ready to fight?
He's pissed.
They keep showing that one picture.
He's so
of him.
mad.
It's annoying.
But yeah, so I'm excited for Metal Gear Solid. They did have a collector's edition, which was like $200, and that
Oh yeah, let's just do that.
I'm good.
And then they had an $80 edition with just a steelbook,
Nah, I'm good.
as well. So, but yeah, but this isn't going to be on Game Pass, obviously, because Metal Gear that Konami wants you to pay. You mofos, you're going to pay.
This is coming to PC
This
as
is
well.
a big
right?
theme, Anthony. It
Yeah.
seems like all these Japanese companies want you to pay more fucking money for these stupid games.
Yep. Because you know what they're saying. You'll pay for Metal Gear. You'll pay.
Not if it's cracked, I won't.
Seems like I'm paying for everything, huh?
Well, like I was saying though, like I'll be able to have that convenience again of like the newest games, downloading stuff and being like, I'm in. So yeah, you don't got to waste all the money as long as you have ways to get it for $3.99. But yeah, moving on from Metal Gear Solid, which does look great. And it is kind of funny that they did get more than Sony when it comes to the actual
Here comes Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark.
Yes, and this one is The Siege of Dawn, which I don't even know what this is. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. It's coming out July 18th.
Skip
It's like
the
the
Perfect
shooter.
Dark. We're at Perfect Dark right now.
Well, I'm just trying to go in order of everything that was showcased, but
All right, Flintlock. What's Flintlock?
I don't know. It just looks like some kind
Is
of
that a title
multiplayer
or a
game.
statement?
Yeah,
Bill-
I was gonna say I didn't name these games. I don't know. It's coming
Bill
out next
plays
month at
Colt
Game
and
Pass.
Breakfast for whoa. I'm not reading that thing.
Can't even spell
Hey,
it. Right.
RWK, did you read the Discord? Apparently, that Tim Dog guy was talking about that stuff.
But yeah,
Maybe Tim Dog and RWK are the same person.
No, they're definitely not the same person.
Yeah, then there was Age of Mythology Retold, which I don't think any of us are going to be checking out, but it's like a strategy game. real time. Again, Zeus looks pissed, and I don't know, so. And then, yeah, we went right on to Perfect Dark.
Here we are,
which,
Perfect Dark.
It also doesn't have.
It's like Mirror's Edge with guns. It's great.
Yeah, as long as this isn't a like glorified tech demo from what we saw.
KMMA, what's up?
What's up? Seeing this in real time was pretty cool. She's exploring a city, being using New Cairo, having the different gadgets like scanning the people and seeing if they're armed, if they're hostile. They try to use all of the different gadgets to kind of show you her unlocking doors and climbing the walls, like again having that Mirror's Edge parkour kind of fluidity, which is really cool, especially because this is supposed to be like coming out on whether it's these consoles or these upcoming machines, if they're going to be running these at a better frame rate.
This will probably be next gen.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, no, it looks great, and you want this game to push the boundaries of what you're doing, and I think this is a great way to showcase that. And yeah, you can go about it stealth, you can go about it action.
I can't wait.
Choose.
This
is
day
great,
one
man.
on PC, buddy.
Because up until this point, Doom looked good, right? Metal Gear looked good, but like I wasn't really excited until I saw this. Like when I went back and watched it, I was like, okay, this. Like I was wrong. 36 minutes in is when I really got, 35, 36 minutes in, about halfway through, I was like, okay, now if they opened the show with this, I would have been like, this should have been like, yo, I understand why they did Doom, but like we waited so long. We thought this was canceled. We didn't know if it was actually coming out. This is awesome, man. I mean, it looks great. I like the melee combat along with the gunplay.
Mental 9R, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
I like the fact. I like when she jumps down and kicks the guy and takes his gun. Like mid.
That was really cool.
Yeah, mid
smashes
attack.
him in the face with the butt of the gun.
Yeah, and then you could like see people through the walls and start shooting people. Like again, it's such a cool trailer to kind of get people excited after such a long time of like, is this even happening?
We thought this was canceled. We
thought it was done.
Anything they're saying it's in a bad way, and
we haven't talked like one positive thing about it because A, we haven't heard anything, and B, like we literally thought it was done for.
From what? What are you talking about?
Perfect Dark. Remember, like a few weeks ago, we heard it was like in a bad state.
Up until this point, I was like, "What do you mean we didn't talk anything positive? The trailer was awesome." And
I'm saying before the trailer, like we're just like,
yes, because we're hearing 10 different things. These insiders, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah,
these insider guys, they could go blow a fucking fart for all I care. Get them out of here. They all suck.
They got the last laugh showing us that, though. That was better than I could have ever imagined.
That's why they let the showcase do the talking.
I guess the download didn't download the whole thing because it went back to Black Ops. Oops. Just let it play. Who cares? Go ahead.
Let's see.
Man, seriously, Doom was awesome. I was actually laughing out loud. Doom was awesome, man.
Doom was great.
We talked about it a little bit earlier. Looks fantastic.
Shield. I almost want to replay the other ones just to like replay them.
I'll be playing that Doom Dark Ages on PC.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even a Perfect Dark fan. I thought the trailer looked really good, Stevie.
Well, yeah, and I think that's
Bill
what they
was
want.
Inside their ass. I guess so.
They really want people to get into it, now, and this is a better way to just be like, hey, this is Perfect Dark, but updated. You know what I mean? And
even Call of Duty looks fucking good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fred, we're talking about that before you guys came on. How good it looks.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Like it looks like a game you want to play.
Yeah. Finally.
Revelation.
Now, Perfect Dark doesn't have a date though either.
Yeah, Mental. I gave the showcase a 9 out of 10. Only a 9 because certain games that never release dates, but
Perfect Dark.
It was a beautiful showcase, and that's how you do it, man.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And Jeff Keighley apparently got all butthurt, and that was a whole thing. So fuck him.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. We'll talk about that too.
Xbox now owns E3. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
As of right now, they own E3. And if I were Xbox, I'd buy the rights to the name E3. And say, we're fucking E3, baby, because we got all the studios. Oh, Jeff Keighley? Fuck that guy over there. Don't even buy him out. Just let him go out of business.
They should buy him and bench him. Pay him not to do anything.
Send him to Mixer. Bring back Mixer. Don't bench him, because then you got to pay him.
Yeah,
that's true.
Pony up that cash.
Just put him out of business. Spend him out of business. Matt Booty goes up there. We're going to spend you out of business next year, pal.
Every time he goes to book
all
a venue,
Xbox
they
needs
just
to do is give Kojima like $5 million to never go to Keighley's thing, and Kojima will take the money.
Of course he will.
And it's over.
He doesn't care about Jeff Keighley.
What if they're like,
money.
we're gonna promote OD, we're gonna promote that like a fuck ton if you just don't go to Keighley's event anymore, and he'll be like, okay. They don't even promote fucking Hellblade, so
Indiana Jones
calls him
really
up.
good, yes.
Yeah.
We have to break up.
Yeah, no more after parties at your place. Yeah, so Diablo 4 was the next thing, Vessel of Hatred. So
They didn't show anything though. It should have cinematic.
And they put a warning on the screen, and I was like, okay,
yeah, no,
is something bad gonna happen? And nothing happened.
Yeah, and the interview Perry sent me, the lady sitting on the couch, she's like, we cut out a lot that we didn't want to show. It was already cut.
Boy.
And I'm just like, wow.
Cut a lot because there was a lot of crap in the little time that you had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if people are in for Diablo, that comes out October 8th, 2024.
Jeff M's correct, man. That was the best showcase. And Xbox didn't sit there and talk all day.
No.
Right.
They talked for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Game.
Yes.
And every game said in Game Pass, like all the games that were in Game Pass.
Phil talked like a little bit, and
they didn't have to put 10 disclaimers on the screen and do all that. They were just like, here's the game in Game Pass Day 1.
This game is sponsored by Febreze.
In Game Pass Day 1. Next game, not in Game Pass. Next game, in Game Pass. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. And
they still did the world premiere.
Yeah.
They always do that.
They always do that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's what people want.
And here's the thing. So
they finally seem to nail it down. I hope so. Every time they seem like they nail it down, they change it.
Yeah, they get too excited.
This was the best way that they got it this time.
Mm-hmm.
It was perfect.
I just don't want to speak too soon because then we're going to say this.
Jam will take the money and still fuck Keighley.
Well, that's why I think Perfect Dark not having a date, they got to get on that.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Dark not having a date, they need to get on that. And so if you don't count the Diablo DLC, they went right in to another game that we thought was kaput, and it's Fable.
Yeah,
we finally got Fable. Now here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm gonna probably lose so many people if I say this. I feel like.
You feel like? What does a like feel like?
I think that this is like, just looking at the gameplay, why does this just look like every other open world game that like just looks, you know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing.
It looks like I've seen this a million times.
They're going to make you pay for him. He's going to be DLC for $30.
Humphrey?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not crapping on all of Fable.
Shrek in Fable. Come on. That guy looked like Lord Farquhar, whatever the hell his name was.
Lord Farquhar. Farquhar.
Whatever his name is. I haven't seen a movie in 100 years.
Lord Farquhar.
That's what the guy looked like. So put Shrek in the game. But get Shrek as DLC.
Oh, it's funny.
Maybe they'll do mods and people could put them in.
No, don't even do it. Officially partner with Shrek.
Hey, I would love that. I love Shrek.
Well, imagine if you could play as Shrek instead of that lady.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Venge, what's up, man?
It doesn't look horrible. I'm not saying it looks bad. It just looks like I've seen this before in other games.
Drag Doom, Mental 9R. Real quick, Mental. So Phil Spencer said on IGN really quick. Yeah, more games are coming to other screens.
Yeah.
But listen, I don't even care about that. My issue with Xbox right now is the hardware. We got fucked on the hardware.
Well, yeah, we did.
We got the games coming. That's cool. That's great. It's great to know that they're doing all that still.
But 4 years with these machines in November, it's like,
but like
bro.
You said, Mental 9R, it seems like Game Pass is the exclusive for at least a year.
Now we have to wait for these
For
other
console.
systems to come out just to play these games. It's like, fuck.
Well, I'm gonna play on PC, man. The
We're
next
gonna wait
Xbox,
for
they're gonna
Xbox.
have to sell me on that hard because I'm done. Now, we'll talk about hardware in a minute because there's an important thing coming up that everyone seems to have skipped. Axel.
We also had theories too.
Shout out
that
to
we gotta talk
Axel.
about.
I'm giving this to you, Axel, for Sunday. Unsub from his blasphemous channel, sub to my channel instead.
You hear the Xbox.
I'm going to tell Axel something important.
I knew people would
use for
react that
Sunday.
way.
What?
I said I knew people were going to react that way when I said about Fable.
You gotta
I
give
don't
it
have
a
a problem with
chance,
Fable.
though.
I'm waiting for that game. It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it looks great too. But
It looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, I played the first.
And they
It's
took
all
the
good.
lady's
I-
mustache out. Remember she had a mustache?
yeah,
last
they
game?
fixed up her model a lot.
And people
Is that
were
the
still
face?
Upset about it, but it's like, whatever, dude. It's Fable.
yeah. Look. I'm happy just
Fable
for the
is
fans that
supposed
have
to
been
be a
excited.
parody on the whole thing, the whole storytelling thing.
Yeah, I'm excited that fans are happy for it. You know what I mean? I'm excited that it did get a 2025. It didn't get a date, but it says it's coming out next year. And
It's got
again,
something.
we thought this game was never coming out.
So Phil Spencer won't be on hospice when this game comes out.
Yeah, no, that's finally put to
You
bed.
never know
It's
what'll happen
literally-
tomorrow, Fred.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, but
Will he still be working there when Fable comes out?
Yeah, that's
Did you
honestly,
know that on the 30th anniversary of Speed, somebody hijacked a bus in L.A.?
No way.
Yep,
Did they do it because of the movie or was it just coincidence?
coincidence.
Wow. that's
Wow.
fucked.
damn.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
On PCMR
Yeah.
anyway says mental. Sucky they put their fans in a situation of uncertainty. Wait 15 years for the moment of redemption. Well, here we are. Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, look, as
Sucks.
long as these games come out and they're good and people like them, I'm happy. I think
Yep.
Perfect Dark and Fable were the big two that we always brought up on this channel and saying, yeah, like we'll believe it when we see it, and now
Thank
we're
God.
seeing it. So it needs to come out and not get delayed, preferably, and we could just be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Axel, if you have the grapefruits, why don't you step on this channel right now?
Damn.
You know, we might have to build my wife a rig for Fable if we're not doing these
That's
consoles
right. Your
anymore.
wife, we could build a nice pink rig.
We might have to do it.
If she likes pink, she might not like pink.
I gotta talk her into it, but I think that might have to be.
Hey, baby,
Yeah,
I think you need to be careful.
You want Baby, you need a 4090 to play.
Well, I'm gonna. So here's the thing. So what do you
49.
guys like?
By the time
Honestly,
Fable
like,
comes out, it'll be a 6090.
like I know,
Yeah,
I know
right.
we're talking about like positive this, positive that, but like, what do you honestly think? How do you think personally Perfect Dark is gonna run and Fable on the Series X as is? Like,
I
how
don't
do you
think they'll
think?
be out with the Series X. I think they'll be out for the next machine.
Yeah.
But if they're on the Series X, 30
Well, you'll still
frames
be
per
able to play
second.
them. You'll still be able to play them.
Fable will definitely
Even with the new
be 30
Xbox.
frames on the Series X. I'm telling
Oh, yeah.
you.
They'll both be
Right.
30 on the Xbox.
Yeah.
There'll be another Game Pass shit stain.
And Gears will be 30 on the Series
Yeah,
X. And
Gears
60
are all-
and
that's what I'm-
120 on the next one.
Yeah, that's
If
what
they
I'm
don't rip
expecting
us off
too.
with that shit.
Because,
I'll
like
play
you
it
said,
on
it's kind of an
PC.
in between. Yeah.
Here's the
PC.
thing with Xbox. They don't care if you're on console or not because they want you to subscribe to Game Pass. As long as you're paying
PC
every
or
month,
not,
they don't care.
right.
However, go to CD Keys, and I got 6 months of Ultimate for $58. That's less than $10 a month.
But nobody steals from. Oh wait, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Go ahead. There'll be 60 hertz on the PS5 Pro. Exactly.
Yeah.
With that
59
fake
hertz.
4K scaling, upscaling, or whatever they do. Checkerboarding.
So,
Checkerboarding.
but yeah, like you said, I mean, if we're going to be playing it on
chicken
PC,
boarding.
we won't have to worry about it day one.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but I just, because it's just, you're going to still be able to play them on the old Xboxes, even if they're on the new one,
You have to support
so,
the PS4.
yeah.
They still do. You'd be surprised.
Hey,
Yeah, I
support
mean-
it all you want because everyone's ripping their PlayStation. They're hacking their PS4s.
Wait.
And... What?
Oh, no. Is Black Ops 6 coming to PS4?
Yes.
And it's $70 on
Hell
PS4.
Yeah.
They're not even giving you last gen pricing.
Come on.
At least Bobby Kotick gave you $10 less. Microsoft's like, nope, 70.
Charge you $70
like
on
like
the
you said, I
PS4.
don't care if
Good old
PS4 if she
Satya,
keeps
right?
supporting it because we could play
Satya,
those games
whatever
for
his name
free.
is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we got
Well-
Game Pass.
I'm saying
Game
let
Pass.
them keep putting games on PS4 so I could download them. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's good for me.
Fucking wow. That's
Speaking of
crazy to charge
jailbreaking, the Xbox One and Series are now have an
Jailbreakable.
exploit. They're not jailbreakable yet, but they pretty much are.
Yes. Did you do any of your consoles? Did you prepare any
I got
of them?
2 of them done.
I did the Minecraft
I did the
one.
1 and the 1X. I didn't do the Series.
Yeah, I
But-
didn't do my series.
But I figured out a way because they're saying once you do it and take it offline, that's it. You can't.
Yeah.
What you can do is log into those accounts that you used offline,
Mm-hmm.
log in on your Series X, download the apps, activate them by starting them, copy them to USB, and transfer them over, and they should start right up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try that, see if that works.
We weren't really using the Minecraft one, so I was like, I'll take that one off. I prepared it just
Yeah,
in
'cause
case.
if you could
so
start ripping Xbox One games, why not?
that's what I got it hoping for.
Damn, man. That's crazy.
That would be freaking nuts.
I drove my
Yeah.
tractor today and thought about you, RWK says. Wow.
Oh,
He's
you
just-
thought about me?
Thinking about Fred.
Aw.
Um,
Pour
Blue
blue
milk
milk
on
on
his
your
head.
head while you're on your except
Well, I think what everyone was really excited about, like I said, Fable. I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. I didn't mean to like come at people's feelings. I know people might listen back to the show and be like,
Yeah,
is he?
Axel left.
Yeah.
Where is he?
I mean,
I
we
said,
definitely
do you have the grapefruits, and he disappeared.
I'm offended. I love.
we
Fable.
definitely have
Ugh.
heat now, but that's fine. Like
you have heat
I
with
mean,
who?
I have heat with Anthony for sure now.
Now we got to settle this.
I was
no,
gonna
no, no.
say,
Axel and I are on the
what do
same
they care about
page.
us for? They don't care. They're not sending us
Someone
scripts.
said they're in heat.
No, it looks good. I was just like, I just wish that like
Like how we
I don't
scared
know.
Axel that time.
You said
I
it.
just thought that like not that the graphics weren't like I just felt like it blended in with some of the recent games that are like
Bryant, happy
You know.
birthday, buddy.
It's
What's up,
definitely
Birthday, Bryant.
it's a happy birthday, Brian. It's definitely an acquired taste.
yeah,
If
but
you know what I
even
mean,
so,
that's-
like I think again, I know it's not done yet, so I'm not saying like the in-game graphics are going to be bad or anything. I just like
You have to see it from my perspective. Imagine you're in the desert for like 10 years and they're finally like, here's a bottle of water. It's like, there it is. We're almost, even if
That's
it sucks
fair.
at this point, I just want to play it.
Yeah.
Just so I could be like, all right, it's out of my system. That's it.
yeah, it's like me getting like a siphon filter after a while or
Bryant,
something.
you were
Like,
gifted
oh,
a membership by somebody. I can't remember who it was. If it was Lotus S3
man.
or
Could have been
Nick
anybody,
Noguera or one of the guys.
Thunders or somebody.
There's somebody, yeah.
But yeah, so
He's aging so quickly.
So, yeah,
His birthday's every day.
I definitely, I'm not trying to be a negative Neil at all. I just think, no, I'm excited though. I'm happy for fans, and I think it will be good. I think it will be worth the wait. I hope it's worth the wait. Same thing with Perfect Dark. So those two games have a lot of anticipation and high expectations, as they should.
I think of grapefruits.
I didn't have enough grapefruits. I had to go buy them.
Yeah,
It's my new thing. Mashed grapefruits on my head. That'll be the next thing.
yeah, that's the next incentive. Yeah, and that we saw an indie game called Winter Burrow. That's coming
That's
out.
what I want. That's what I
Yeah,
want to play.
that's coming out early 2025. So
That's
we got to
in Game
be
Pass.
It's like David the Gnome, the game,
yeah.
just with mice.
It's another little.
Of
And then-
Mice
Can we
Men.
get a David the Gnome horror game?
And then we had the
Or-
80s, the
By
80s.
Undead Labs.
We had the 80s music game with music from Devo, Roxy,
Oh, yeah, that
Lush,
game.
the Smashing Pumpkins, Iggy Pop, Susie and the Banshees, Joy Division,
That game is
and 5
weird.
frame per second moving animations because it's very cinematic. All
Shout out to
is-
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Mike said something funny about this game that I thought was hilarious. The game's called Mixtape, but they show a CD at the end. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah,
What?
it's like it's mixed tape. but-
Jeez.
And if it's supposed to have an 80s vibe, like it would be a cassette. I mean, CDs were in the 80s too,
That's
but
how
like
dumb
But
these-
rich people had CDs. I don't think
yeah,
anybody
rich
realizes
people had.
that.
Yeah, it's like
Well, why
that was a
isn't it a
format that
laser
was
disc? How about that?
yeah. But that's coming out 2025, so that has
Why not
a year
record
date.
player?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nobody
Or-
went to Summer's Game Fest, Jeff M. None of us
Uh,
did.
Or
Yeah,
A track,
something.
right?
Oh yeah, A-Track. Yeah.
Shout out
but
to
yes,
A-Track.
Yeah, A track. That's
One
what
of
they
the
should
biggest
show.
cassette tapes for audio. Van Halen. Van Halen. Who's Van Halen?
Who's
Van
that?
Helen. Van Helen.
Van Halen.
Squidward Van Helen.
Yeah.
People who made a mixtape did that cat game Stray.
Oh,
no.
Annapurna.
Oh yeah,
That's
I know
who that is.
Stray. I remember Stray. I think I remember that game.
Yeah. So this one is definitely going to have a bunch of people that
Not
have.
playing
Good luck
the-
streaming this game with the licensing.
Yeah. I don't know this, but next up though we have the amazing. I mean, there's people that are rubbing their chairs right now, and grabbing onto their to their this actually sounds wrong. They're grabbing onto their there's something another joystick I should say of their flying simulator because now you can fly your Red Bull planes right into a cliff. And that's it. That's the game. There's no credits. You just fly and that's it. It's over. But no,
Hang on a second. So with this one, I was like, all right, the other one was cool, whatever. You can get out and walk around in this one.
I noticed
awesome.
that.
I'm checking this out for sure.
Yeah,
Even though it's like 5,000 gigabytes, I'm definitely checking this out.
Yeah, no, this actually looks kind of nuts. But there's a lot of people that have like flight control things at their computer, which is what I was referring to. Is like, yeah, they're just sitting there like, I gotta land,
The
and
sticks and
people do truck simulators where they literally just drive like tractor trailers for 7 hours straight.
They have literally like a wheel. They have like a shifter.
Yeah.
pedals and stuff.
You have
Why
to
wouldn't
sit
you
there
just
and-
drive a real truck and get money? Why would you want to sit there for 7 hours?
Get a
and, like-
CDL because you'll know how to drive it at that point if you're driving a truck. You know, like I understand a plane. Okay, maybe that's what, but it's like if you're driving a tractor trailer, it's like,
You guys
dude,
are making fun of Flight Simulator. Where's Axel?
No, we're making fun of Truck Simulator.
I'm making fun of Truck Simulator, not Flight Simulator.
It's like you could actually be driving a truck making money. Why
Power
would
Wash
you-
Simulator.
Flight Simulator is cool because it's like that feeling of flying and like like it's more of like an adventurous kind of vibe. It's not like tractor trailer drive straight for 7 hours. Like, no, at least you see landscapes and like, it's not like Desert Bus, like the Penn and Teller Desert Bus. Where you're just driving straight and you can open the door. Like nobody.
We need to do a 24-hour live stream, Fred, where you're playing that game.
I know the game. I know the game.
I'd give him 10 minutes and he'll
I have
be
a
like
Sega CD. We can play it.
But
I'll hook up the legit Sega CD.
For every $5 dono, I will play an hour.
Yo, be careful.
That's dumb because 20 hours only costs $100. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, be careful.
immediately.
Be careful what you wish for.
You got to get like
work.
$25 an hour at least.
Yeah.
I'll make it worth my while.
Yeah.
Turn Fred
no,
into DSP.
No,
gotta hit that gold,
no knock on
guys.
Flight Simulator though. This looks amazing.
It does look great though.
and,
the graphics look fantastic.
Yeah, so like it's on Game Pass. You kind of don't have an excuse to not check it out.
Game Pass.
Playing this on a PC would be like wild. Like that. So yeah,
You have to
Very
get
cool.
60.
yeah. They show you the weather effects. They show you flying through the
You
clouds.
got to go out and buy your like
That's stupid,
5,000
right?
inch long monitor, like the super
Yeah,
ultra
yeah.
wide.
Fred and
Stupid
Power
monitor.
Wash Simulator. That's good. That's a good one.
Oh,
and that's probably going to come out this fall. I'm
Let me get my
assuming it
pilot's
doesn't.
hat.
Yeah, it's 2014. Flight Simulator 2014.
Yeah.
Flight Simulator 2024. Of course, it's coming
Yeah,
out
no-
this year.
yeah.
Star Trek Time Machine 2014. edition.
November. It's coming out November. What is this here? November. This thing wants to come up.
Is it the
19th.
same time of Call of Duty? Oh, then it's gonna get smoked because the same
Oh.
people are playing Call of Duty that play Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
gonna get
man.
smoked.
Did you
Yeah.
know? Did you know, Frank, that no
Really
game is
smoked
coming out next year
right now?
just because of GTA? Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because they got it. They can't. It's just too much competition.
Do you think GTA is going to be better than every game ever made? No. I hope GTA 6 fucking sucks. I really do. Because I'm so sick of hearing people ask me about it.
Well, we're going to be forced to play it
You
on
think it's
consoles.
going to be good? No, it's going to be the worst game ever fucking made because they hate you.
Why do people ask that? It's like it's gonna be fine.
Well, we're gonna be forced to play it on consoles unless we
What
wait.
does it matter? You spent hundreds of dollars on them anyway. Who cares?
It's gonna be Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna be the same.
Well, I need to play it on release date. You don't need to play it on release date. If it's $100, wait a month. What do I
Why are
care?
people so
Because
worried
no,
about-
No, wait a month. Vote with your wallet. Stop being helpless here.
That game in particular, everyone's so worried about. It's like, who
Who
cares?
gives a flying fuck?
play
5
it
is
when it-
awesome. Just deal with that.
We don't even know when that one's coming out. They said, what, 25, 26? We don't know if it's going to end up
5
coming
is an
out.
old game. Really? It's making tons of fucking money every month.
Now, according to the
It's making more money than Game Pass.
what Wario put out, according to the reports, they're still planning on releasing it in that window. If things go, because didn't they put out those like financial like expectations, and it's like they're keeping that in that window for now. Not saying it's still going to stay the same, so don't quote me on this. I'm just saying that like Wario did tweet that out.
That's what I hope.
No, I still
Yes.
want to play a fun game. I don't care about other people.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, look, we're on
ruined
PC,
it.
but we're going to be forced to play it on consoles if we want to play it soon.
See, that
if we wait,
sucks.
yeah,
That's
if
not
we
right.
wait, like honestly, like I'm not going to be able to wait. You know what I mean? Like
Whoever
it's
the
GTA.
fuck has that game in 60, I'm there.
Yeah,
Okay?
same.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't care if it's PlayStation. I don't care if it's Xbox. I don't care if it's Nintendo. Get me that game at 60.
If it's Nintendo and the other ones don't have it in 60, then we're in a Twilight
Yeah.
Zone, okay?
We are
I
in
don't understand
alternate
why
timeline.
GTA is all console based now because GTA originated on the PC.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why are you fucking over the PC fans?
People forget even Twisted Metal was on PC.
Right, but
It was-
GTA was only on PC.
Right.
And then they did the console thing, and that ruined everything.
You'd think at this point they would realize, hey, there's a lot of people playing on PC.
GTA 6
let's
does have a
launch this.
female protagonist. And it will not be Jill Valentine. Not this time.
No,
Oh.
Not this time.
not this time.
Maybe.
But when the modders get used to it, they get a hold of that stuff. Yeah, they'll put her model in there.
It'll be Sheva.
It's just gonna be another two. Yeah, it'll just be another like 2 or 3 years until it hits PC, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, because they're gonna want to sell as many copies. I'm telling you, man. PlayStation, they'll probably go in the fall, another state of play, and they'll probably announce the release date for the Pro, and then people are gonna already want to get that. And if they bundle it with GTA, forget it. That thing's gonna
They will
sell.
bundle it with GTA.
Yeah,
We have to
It's
talk
gonna
about
sell.
that when we get to the hardware section, because
Yes.
Perry and I had a theory about all this
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, no,
So-
definitely.
And Axel left for this. I was going to give Axel a free
Yeah,
exclusive for Sunday.
I really should have kept my mouth shut about Fable. I'm sorry. I definitely turned him away. It's okay. I don't care.
Unsub.
Yeah, people lose trust in me because of my Fable. I wasn't. It wasn't a dead on opinion. It was just
He didn't unsub. He still wants his VR.
But yeah. So moving on from that, Flight Simulator looks dope, and then we have something that I guess fans wanted because you're still waiting for the next Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road comes out. That's actually coming out June 18th. Does it say? So if you're still playing Elder Scrolls Online, which again I know a lot of my friends did play it, but at the same time,
10
they
years
have
ago.
like I was gonna say like how many fully leveled up characters does everybody have? You know what I mean? But anyway, this comes out June 18th. Xbox, PC, all that good stuff. And after that, we got another world premiere. And this is Life is Strange Double Exposure, which
Stop making these games.
October 29th, 2024. Another one coming out this year.
It's Heavy Rain's doofy cousin.
Yeah, so there's that.
Light Rain.
Yeah.
Drizzle.
Yeah. And then they basically they showed that trailer, and then we got right into another big trailer, and that is for Indiana Jones, which still looks killer. I will be playing this on PC
Yeah, me
because I know that
too. It'll run at 30 on the Xbox.
it will be 30. Like I am even
even
Axel was saying that it was going to be in 32. Like he knows.
This trailer actually made it look good. Like I was like,
No,
okay,
yeah.
I'll play it before,
Right.
but now I'm like, all right, I'm kind of excited for this. Like,
I
it looks pretty
agree.
Good.
I honestly think they still are trying to make this feel like Indiana Jones, and I think that's one of the biggest hurdles is like if you're trying to make a serious game like this where you're trying to make it really like within the storyline.
Yeah, Brian, stay safe out there, man. Florida's fucked up right now.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
Yeah,
Florida's screwed up.
I hope you stay safe on your birthday.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and
Like
don't
200 years old.
Yeah. Don't lose your Indiana Jones hat because then you'll have to pay for it. And
He's almost as old as Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this trailer was awesome, man. They showed more environments. They showed more of like using the whip, doing puzzles and stuff like that. And we got a whole like cinematic, like it was kind of mixed with like cinematics and then the gameplay, and then we get a big cutscene where
Indiana Jones gets into a car and he says, "Let's go get the guy. Let's stop these guys." He gets in the car, and the car transforms into a transformer and kills him. That's what I hope happens.
He gets crushed inside the car when it transforms.
Like, my
The blood just sprays on the windshield inside the transformer.
transformer just spits out his hat. It's like,
oh man, dude, I so, oh, so stupid.
Why not?
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
I mean, look, I do genuinely like the Indiana Jones. I mean, the first,
24-hour stream, Fred.
First
Indiana Jones on Xbox.
Oh
He'll
man,
probably beat it. It's probably only going to be a couple hours long, that game.
No, here's the thing.
It's going to be like
Fred.
85 hours long.
You have to play the one on the original Xbox first.
Ugh.
there was one.
It's backwards compatible, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So
Fred will
Fred
get
just goes,
banned if he plays it.
There was one. There was one of it original Xbox. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah.
yes, there was
Oh, you
also
didn't know
one on the
that?
360 called Lego Indiana Jones.
that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do you know that?
Can I play the one on the Atari first?
Pitfall?
You have to go in
It's called
order.
Pitfall.
Yeah, Pitfall. That's where his origin story started. Actually, his Pitfall.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, it looks great though. And yeah, playing on PC day one for us. I also think that some people are obviously concerned about Bethesda and all that stuff and machine games, but
Well, this is all Todd Howard. He forced them all to do this game, so any
Yeah.
blame falls on him if the game's bad.
yeah, so definitely, I want to see it do good as well. Just
You
for the
can't even
sake
blame
of
the other guy because the other guy left already. That's what
Yeah.
the funny thing is.
There's no one else to blame.
You know, in like 10 years when Elder Scrolls come out, they're gonna be like, we didn't even want to work on Indiana Jones.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, this was a wrench in our plans. Like we actually didn't want.
Yeah.
any
And
of
like I
this.
said, you know that the higher ups are kicking his ass for not having a Fallout ready
Oh,
for the
100%.
show. It's like, what are you doing down there? No, Indiana Jones, the movie came out years ago. Worry about
Yeah.
something important. Whatever.
But yeah, so I am genuinely excited, and I agree with what you said, Frank. Like this trailer was so much better than the first one. So, so overall looks like it's shaping up to be good. And even though it's not in third person, like how I would have liked it to be, it's all good. I still like first person shooters or just adventure games. So
Does it give you the option like switch to like
No.
third person?
just some actions that you do will
No,
like
like when he
switch the
climbs
camera
down
to
a
third
pipe, you'll see
person.
him in third person.
Yeah, or a ladder. It'll be in third
Alone
person.
in the
or-
Dark did that in the 360. They can't do that freaking now.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like when you're holding onto the wall, like in Tomb Raider, what if that was first person and you're just looking at the wall?
God.
Like, how stupid that would be.
I get dizzy. I'd be like, oh,
That's almost how
God.
this will be, I'm sure, at times. It's just like,
You're
But
sliding
I-
down a pipe and it's
This is
just
the
right
opening
in the
king
middle of
of
the
the
yeah.
camera.
But
They
yeah,
fall on the Colts ass this Phil. Wow.
oh man.
Brian, I don't drink beer, but I could slam a couple of seltzers together if I ever get seltzer.
I'll drink the Wawa tea in Brian's honor.
Yeah, that guy called you out, Jake Baldino. He called you out, Anthony, another Italian guy from New Jersey.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy before.
Jake Baldino. He said he's drinking a Wawa tea. He just shit all over you because of your Silent Hill video. In his
That's-
Silent Hill video, he breaks up the Wawa tea and starts drinking it. I was like,
Good night,
man,
Wawa
he just
tea."
called Anthony out, this guy, Jake Baldino. He knows you. He
Yeah.
knows who you are because he's a Resident Evil nut. He's probably in the chat room asking if Leon had diarrhea last night or something.
Yeah. Just someone else who appreciates Wawa tea. I mean, I can't really be mad at them for that. So,
He's going to come after you
I mean,
before you buy.
before you buy.
That's the name
Just
of
comment on my
his
video.
thing, his videos before you buy.
Yeah. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay, so this is Mecha Break, which just looks like
Have you
that's
all done
also
a drunk stream
2025.
before? No, because we don't drink.
Not
Well,
like that.
maybe
Not
Fred
in
and Anthony
excess.
drink, but I don't drink.
I drink.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink occasionally, but like I'm never like on stream, you know. Unless
Yeah, let's get
if
drunk on stream.
yeah, like if I'm playing something that's like really bad,
I'm on
then
heart pills.
you know,
If I
maybe-
drink, I'm dead. So that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Next,
yeah.
as far as the streams.
But
Could
yeah, there's a
drink
Mecha
seltzer-
Break.
I could drink a seltzer
beta.
on the rocks. How about that?
So you can
Seltzer
play.
dry on the rocks.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid in Roger Rabbit, the guy goes to the bar, the detective, and he goes, "Scotch on the rocks," and I was like, "They put rocks in his like drink."
Oh, you thought it was like...
I didn't realize it was ice.
You know what had me laughing the other day? I drink V8 and I thought about you like ordering it. Like you were like, "Oh, this is gonna be good."
Oh,
I saw. Okay, I was a kid and I saw the commercials for the V8 drink, and I
Well,
thought
they
it was
show
like
kids.
I thought it was like a soda, and I was like, "This is gonna be awesome." They gave it to me at the diner, right? And I'm sitting at the fucking counter, and I go like this, I go all over the glass. I spit the V8 all over the fucking glass.
Because it's so nasty if you're not expecting it.
It's juice in a soda can.
It's like tomato juice though.
oh, I hate that.
I don't know why
I hate
you
it.
drink that.
I had to drink it because I just needed like the vitamins out of it. I just drink a little glass of
Take
it.
one a day for men. You don't.
It's like
fucking
medicine.
Drink V8.
No, I had to. I need all that stuff. The fiber and vitamins and stuff.
I could have
It's
had a
disgusting.
V8.
I just drink a little tiny glass because I don't like it either, but I have no choice.
What do you drink? Raw eggs too?
No, I'm not trying to die.
Raw eggs.
Salmonella.
Hey, that's what bodybuilders used to. They used to drink raw eggs.
Well, they're disgusting. They also inject stuff into their ass, so
Yeah. Well, at that point, I'd rather just put the eggs and whip them up into like some kind of shake, you know, instead of eating them raw.
He
Because
hates
at least,
ass juice.
basically,
That's what he said in the chat room. This guy.
yeah,
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
not
why.
wrong.
I don't know who's buying that for pleasure. Like I take
Well,
it like medicine.
but
I don't
they
wanna
do
drink
make V8 like
There's a lot
actual
of
like
sick people
juice
out there.
though. That's like
Sick people.
don't they make actual V8 juice that's juice though?
When
not
are they
Yeah,
gonna
like-
make
they
a
do.
V8
They do.
like energy drink with ginseng
I'm sure they
and all
do.
that shit in it?
what if it's carrot flavored energy drink?
Ugh.
That'd be amazing.
He said there's a lot of sick people out there.
Yeah. After they drink the carrots, who knows what's
I'll
gonna
come
happen?
home and relax with a nice V8 at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
I take a shot of V8 before I go out.
Ew.
But yeah, so I don't know where fuck we got on V8. Oh, because he asked us about the drink. thing.
RWK, why don't you go in Colt's chat room and say this shit? That would be funny.
He's too chicken.
If you're gonna say it right to his face. That would be the funniest shit ever.
Did you ask him about the script yet?
Script
Oh yeah,
readers.
right. Did he actually ask him about that?
I
I don't
told
think
you
so.
should do it.
But yeah, so there was this mech game called Mecha Break or Mech Break or whatever, Neck Break. So
we
that's
get
coming out.
Titanfall, that mech game.
Yeah.
instead.
So there's a beta coming out
It's
next
disgusting.
or 2 months from now, and then we actually got Wu Tang Shaolin style. No, I'm kidding. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Coming in 2025, which again kind of looks more again like a Japanese type game. It was literally like a 30-second trailer. It was very short. And this is Avowed, which actually has a release date, right?
And you can
we
actually
get
be in third person. In that game
Yeah.
as well.
Why didn't they
Yes.
like feature that in the trailer? When I found out about that, I was like, "Whoa!" I'm like way more excited about this now. I don't know why they didn't show it.
Yeah, so it could change camera angles.
I don't
It
want to
doesn't-
play like
doesn't look
this with
bad.
my hands in my face. I want to play third person.
and November 12th. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
check
too
that
bad.
out. I'm definitely
Uh,
checking that out when it comes out.
Game Pass day one. So it's a win-win there.
Well, that's expired.
The Game Pass or
No, I have Benadryl in my backpack, and it expired in April.
Ew.
So I'm throwing
you're
it
gonna
away.
fall asleep if you take that.
No, I don't take it. It was when I
Okay.
get sick.
Yeah, so the Vowed looks pretty good. I'm excited about that. And after that, we got Atom Fall,
Oh, you mean bootleg Bioshock?
bootleg Bioshock, which is coming out in 2025.
AKA bio shit.
I mean, it looked interesting, but also,
it
it's like
looked
I don't,
alright when I saw it.
again, it looks like first person. You could shoot bows and shit. I don't know.
These are my adapters for my USB-C cable. I carry them with me.
Oh, I got some of those too for inside.
Well, I carry them in case something happens and I have a USB-C cable.
And now we, to be honest with you, I know they have the marketing rights, but it's just like, did we really need a spot for Assassin's Creed? Like, I don't care.
No.
So they showed another
Stop
they showed
making
another
Assassin's Creed games.
I
Stop.
can't stop.
I'm
Stop
sorry,
making those
guys.
on Far Cry
I-
games.
Just
Enough.
give up.
Enough
I had
is
nothing.
enough.
I had nothing to say about that for sure.
That's
I've
one
just
of
been
the
so
worst
out.
things that the Xbox 360 gave us. Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. Far Cry
Yeah,
was
'cause-
already on PC, but still.
Because again,
They overdid it too much.
yes,
man.
they all have
It's too
something in
much.
common. The first few were awesome. They hit it out of the park.
Yeah, and then they
And
kept
then
making
after-
a million of them that sucked.
And why
Yeah.
would you try this when Ghost of Tsushima's out? It's the same. It looks
Because
exactly
they're
the
all
same.
trying to capitalize off that
Yeah.
shit. That's
Ugh.
all.
Yep. So unfortunately, that's that's the trailer they showed, and that's coming out November 15th. Not on Game Pass. So
Thank
that's
God.
the thing, is that you basically have to pay. Again, you got to pay for Metal Gear.
Well,
You got to pay
Ubisoft
for.
has their own pass. That's why they're stingy with their stuff.
Right. Yes, I forgot about
Hey,
that.
good for them. Nobody cares.
And then I guess this was kind of like not a surprise, but I guess people were excited that it's coming out so soon, and that is Stalker 2,
This is good.
Heart of Chernobyl. Yeah,
Well,
so
the game was delayed a million times. So
it was delayed a bunch. September 5th,
Thank God it's
2024. Game Pass looks good. I mean, they put those collections
really
out.
good.
I didn't get a chance to play them, but they looked really good.
Shout out to those guys that were developing that while in the fucking war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some of the developers got killed in the war. So again,
which is messed up, man.
it's fucked up. But you know what?
Yeah,
They still made their game.
yeah, I
They're
respect
coming
that.
out,
good.
So
It looks good.
Yeah.
shout out to them.
And yeah, definitely shout out to them. And
You know what? How come these guys can, in the craziest circumstances, can make a
And
game that looks
Xbox
like that?
can't, right?
What Xbox can't, and all the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
developers are complaining, and they need scooters and naps. These guys are in a war zone. They made this awesome.
The devs
Yeah.
are literally running outside, shooting the weapons, and then fucking running back upstairs to keep coding.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
like,
then
seriously.
over here they're like, "Oh, we need nap time and like scooters." It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Because
These
these
guys are under
fucking
crunch
for
hands,
real.
these
Like-
devs over here.
They're like,
man.
I'm locked in a
stupid.
studio, and they're like, I don't like, you know what I mean? It's like they literally have to worry about their families. Where like other developers are just like, oh, I just might not see my family
Some
for
of the
another like,
devs
10
got
hours.
blown
like-
up,
Yeah,
and
that's
over
messed
here
up.
they're
That is
worried about
messed up, man.
overtime.
and they
Like,
kept
oh,
the other guys. They still kept making the games. They didn't cancel the game. Be like, guys, everything's going on. We can't fucking do this. They were like, you know what? We're fucking doing it.
No,
So
that's
those are real
seriously
men. I'll tell you
that's
that
messed
right
up.
there.
Yeah,
Not
Definitely-
this bullshit where they, like you said, they're driving scooters around and eating Chinese
Yeah.
food on the roof. Fuck that.
Oh, and also
these
they
guys were driving tanks around while they're driving
Yeah.
scooters over here.
also in the I don't know if they outsourced it to a different team, but they just moved or they just put out the Stalker remasters
yeah,
on
exactly,
the Xbox.
WK. Everyone's bitching about crunch, and these guys, they're in a war right now.
Yeah, but also these guys also put out the Stalker like the Xbox versions. What was it like 2 months ago? On
Yeah,
top of
they
that,
shadow dropped
they were
them that
they were
day.
still like they're like, yeah, we're gonna shadow drop this, and we're in the middle of a war, and we're still making the sequel to this game, so we're going to put it out for everyone else to play so they can get hyped. They did it strategically. They said, yo, let's put this out in like April or May or whenever it came out, March.
No one thinks about it that way, but we're all right.
Right.
The devs over here, they're a bunch of pansies.
Yeah. No, that's true, man.
Oh, that's not what I said, Sony. Please, I am Neil Druckmann. Don't you love me? Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Sony should say, "You what, asshole? Get the fuck out of here. You suck." No,
we're gonna do Last of Us season 2 and 3 and 4. Fallout did so good, we got to have 4 seasons in Last of Us, even though we don't have 4 games. We only got 2 games.
Well, he's running out of ideas because there's not a third game.
No, and
That's
now
why.
he feels now he's like promising 4 seasons. Like, okay, because they're saying this season's only going to be half of the second game. And I'm just like, oh my God, man. Like, this is just, that's a whole nother rant, but we don't have to go into Sony territory. But yeah, Stalker 2, awesome. And then right after the Stalker 2 thing, we got Sarah Bond. And
Sarah Bell's bondsman.
Yeah. And I guess if you want to talk about this, because this is actually just so dumb, they finally showed the white flag. We got the Xbox Series X digital with the Spackle disk drive.
Wait, whoa, let me get that video for you. Hang on. I got to rip that video.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say about these.
Okay, so let's take a detour.
I was going to give Axel an exclusive, but I guess Axel is going to listen to it next week.
So let's take this detour, because it isn't so much of a detour, but let's take this little sidebar piece to talk about their choices with this and the prices that we got.
Those prices.
Like, man. I'll let Perry
took one
get
out
the
of
video
Sony's
ready.
playbook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They really are just like...
That's fantastic, because now Sony's going to come back with a vengeance and charge us even more money.
Mm-hmm.
And,
man.
man.
See if I can download this shit. Here we go. Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Let's drag this in.
Yeah, so you guys can see
I'll
it.
turn the audio.
Yeah.
You can see the abominations that they tried to show us.
Hold up, I gotta get it into the frame over here.
Yeah, this guy is making a fixed camera angle mod for Gun Survivor, the first Survivor, and it looks crazy.
Good for him.
Yeah, he does a really, really good work. He does like total conversion mods and stuff.
Well, when he gives me a Marvin game, that's when I'll talk about this guy on the show. Until then, he can go fuck himself.
Jesus.
Marvin game.
All right, so I'm gonna loop this. Okay, power your dreams. More like fuck your wallet. I don't know why they power your dreams. What are you powering? I think your dreams. Power your dreams would be building a PC.
We're powering them.
So here's the situation here. So the original Xbox Series X, the 1 terabyte that's out now, got discounted right before the show for $399.
It was deal of the day on Best Buy.
And through Woot, which is Amazon's other website, Microsoft sells the consoles through Woot for $319.99. Okay. Earlier this year, they had it for $149. The Series X, not the S, the X. $149.99. Anyway, there's an issue here that we didn't notice until afterwards. There's a 2 terabyte Series X that they showed off here with the green bottom and some crap all over it. Frank, how much is this console?
$599.
$600. It doesn't do 60 FPS on like half the games.
Limited supply.
Limited supply. That's the kicker. And they announced the white console, the digital. How much is the digital?
$449. So the day they announced this, the one with the disc drive was $50 cheaper to buy.
Okay, now listen. Here we go. I'm going to freeze it right here. The green one, the black and green one, is a limited edition. It's not going to be out for too long. Guess what? Once that's out, once it's sold out and completely gone, Xbox is officially all digital. Because you will have these two right here, the 2 white consoles. The other model is, it seems like that's already been discontinued because they're clearancing it out.
Yeah.
So now Xbox, after earlier this year saying they were preserving games and digital and all this shit, physical and all that, there you go.
They showed you right in front of your face, basically.
That was,
like,
remember last year we were saying they were telling Walmart to get rid of the discs and all that stuff?
Yep.
We're finally here. So
Best Buy's pretty much there.
These consoles will be all digital by the summertime. Or whenever they release this $600 variant, which I assume is soon. I haven't seen any pre-orders go for it yet, but the minute that's completely out, they're all digital. I'm tempted to get one of the LE ones, but damn, in Canada, the thing will be $7.99. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Holy crap!
I almost bought the SpongeBob one, but that was $600 or $700, I think, right?
I think it was $6.99.
I mean, if you really think about it, Mental, that console is going to be the last disk drive Series X. So it is going to be a, I guess, special variant.
Will say this. If anybody wants a Series X right now with the disk drive, I say go fucking buy it now. Not the $700 one or $600 one. Go get the original model any way you can. And that's it.
Yeah, see, Mental said that's exactly why I'm tempted to get one. Yeah, it is.
And never open it.
They know what they're doing. They're kind of pretty much telling us without telling us, you know?
That's like so much money, though. And
right, but I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. If that's limited, that means there's only those other two left.
Right.
Which now means if you have the console now and you have discs and that shit breaks on you, you have to go out and buy either a used one or you have to buy a brand new one with no discs.
Right.
Plus the 2 terabytes, so it's likely less. Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, they basically had to drop this like 3/4 of the way in, you know, just saying, hey, by the way, this is what you saw leaked online, even though we knew this was coming. We talked about this for 3 months now. Yeah. When did they show the spackled Series X? Like that
You're right, it is spackled because we were supposed to get the cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the internet made fun of them for calling it adorably old digital. And they said, you know what? Let's just not spend any more money. Let's just seal the disk drive, spackle it, and then paint it white.
And repurpose it.
We also thought of something else while this was happening, too.
What?
So, we're not sure when this is releasing, but we're assuming the PS5 Pro is going to release in the fall, probably around $599. So, are you going to buy this?
It'll be $599 or more than that, because they're going to be like, well, if they're charging $599, we'll charge...
They could charge
$649.
Yeah.
Sure.
My theory is Sony's going to go in September, you know? Go ahead.
Would you buy this console that can barely run the games, or are you going to buy the Pro for either the same price or a couple bucks more? Like, that's why this is like Sony could
if the
come
Pro
in hard
is the same
right
price,
now.
I'm buying the Pro.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
Because they're going to promise you more power.
If this thing had more power,
right,
that would be a different fucking story for $599.
Yes.
But if we were sitting here looking at
the same machine that's just green, which I could buy that shit off Amazon and put that on my controller. And by the way,
with the stand.
That was the unicorn poop that they did for the NBA console for the One X.
Yeah.
They just used different colors. They call it unicorn poop. This one is just fucking white spackling. Like, just go get a spray can and lightly spray paint your machine, and you got that. I don't know. That's price point is fucking ridiculous.
That they seriously have
even
some
at 2 terabytes. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely. If it was 4 terabyte for $600, I'd be like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
See, we were expecting them to just say, like, you know,
no way.
Series X digital. That's it.
And now the white Series S is all 1 terabyte now, which we knew
that's another thing. What's the price of Edith now, Frank?
So if you have the black Series S, which I have like brand new downstairs because I did an unboxing and I never hooked it up, that's probably going to be worth money now.
This one's $349.99.
Why can't they just make a green console?
So basically, the first model of Edith are gone.
Well, that will be gone. Yes.
Yeah.
The 500 gig.
So essentially, the first model Series X's will be gone, and so will the first model of Edith. Is what they're shaping.
And then when they run out of the 2 terabytes, that's it. You're just gonna have the 2 left.
Well, I would say, Venge, why don't they just get rid of the Series S and just have the digital Series X and the fucking physical Series X?
You're right.
Or just don't even have the digital Series X. Just have the regular Series X, mark it down to $399, and that's the only Xbox you can buy. That solves everyone's problems. This way, even if you don't want it physically, it doesn't matter. You still have it. All they had to do was cut it down to one machine and cut the price to compete. And they didn't do that. Instead, they're giving you the same model. They're giving you more models with the same specs for higher of a price point. They need to do an external disk drive. But this isn't as brutal. You know what? I don't know if they'll do that. So we're
I don't
hearing,
know. That's weird.
Also, Alan Wake is coming physically. And
It
all
is.
these idiots online are like, we won. You won. Wow, because Limited Run's charging you $80 fucking for it, but you won. Anyway, Limited Run says that Alan Wake physically, the Xbox version isn't even on the disc.
Mm-hmm.
They said that it requires a download. They said the PlayStation 5 version is all on the disc. So again, even if they had a portable disc drive,
would it even be worth it?
it's pointless.
No, it's not worth it.
When they said earlier this year, when Sarah Bond said they were preserving games, you know what that really meant. They're preserving the games on their cloud.
Yeah.
Like their cloud blades, their server blades.
They're going to keep forward compatibility for sure.
Yes, they said that. And so basically, you pop in your disc, it downloads the ISO from the cloud or whatever the fuck it is. That's basically what Xbox means by preserving games. Not preserving games like you can buy physical and stick it up your ass. Those days are done for Xbox.
And I'm sure all your series games will work on the next one. Like they'll, that's the whole
but
thing.
everyone who bought physical is kind of getting fucked right now.
Right. That's why I stopped buying physical 2 years ago now?
Right.
I just gave up.
That's the thing too. Yeah, this gen, as far as new games, yeah, I
think that's what they were really meaning. Like all the games are on their server, preserved. But
and that's the thing with if back in the fall,
see what they do.
We got the whole presentation leaked or whatever, and we were looking at the Brooklyn, and we were even saying, okay, the design, we do like that it's at least a different design, at least it's something different, but at the same time, it's not like this was like a mid-gen refresh.
Alan Wake has been $35 digital in some places, and the game is $80 fucking physical when it comes out. So you're paying more money just to have it on a disc.
Jesus.
But you won. We won.
Isn't it funny too?
Yeah, you won. You got fucked big time.
Everyone was
paying an extra $40 on the disc.
Yeah, they try to pepper it. Everyone
was like, "Oh, the digital games don't go on sale. Look now, Alan Wake is $50 cheaper digital."
Oh, mental. If they had a USB drive, I'd pick that up just to mess with it.
Oh yeah,
I have the HD DVD in my closet in the box. I fell for that one.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is on Amazon, $79.99. It's the #1 bestseller right now in Xbox games on Amazon, apparently. The number 2 is college football.
So here's the thing, Anthony. Are they really going to buy it for $80 physically? Or are they going to pay the $30 fucking and get it digital?
Well, here's the thing. So this comes with all the DLC, Night Springs expansion, Lake House expansion, and then deluxe edition
and
cosmetics.
I'm sure for $40 digital, you can get it with all the DLC.
Yeah. And yeah, because they try to say that this also comes with remastered the first game, which also goes on sale for like $5.
Like a penny.
Yeah. So they try to, like I was telling Perry in the chat, they're trying to pepper it in. Yeah, it's like
I have an HD DVD attached to the drive right now, and I watch HD. Listen,
that's awesome.
This is what a lot of people don't realize. HD DVD was the better format, but Blu-ray won because it was blue. And I love blue. I love the color blue. But come on, it was an extension of MPEG 2. Which, come on, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's
HD DVD was like A1 or AR1 or something like that. HD DVD was better. Yes, it was absolutely. I had it hooked up to I had the Insignia TV. I still have that TV downstairs. My first LCD. It was an Insignia 720p, and I had the 360 with the HD DVD player hooked up with the VGA cable for the Xbox. Bro, I put in Bad Santa on DVD, not HD DVD, on DVD, and it upscaled that shit. It looked fantastic. It was insane. It upscaled that shit to like HD. So, what's more powerful, Xbox One S, which they don't make anymore, or a supercomputer? Supercomputer.
What's a supercomputer?
I mean, just a computer.
That's actually kind of funny. So what's the number 1 3 selling for Xbox like still? Yeah, I guess you could still use it, which I actually like because I like guitar. Rocksmith, the tone cable, they still make it, and it's the number 3 set because it's like compatible. It says PS5, PS4.
I had that cable at the shop. Nobody bought it. I still have it. Someone traded it in.
Windows, like it's number 3. It's right. Call of Duty is ranked number 4, right next to it.
Check on my phone, Discord.
So these are the top selling physical games right now on Amazon. So your top 5 are Alan Wake 2, College Football 25, which I guess that makes sense because we haven't had a college football game in how long? Rocksmith Cables number 3, COD Black Ops 6 is number 4, cross-gen bundle. It's just Xbox One and Series X on it. I love how they couldn't get away from they can't have like a consistent physical print label now because everything's either like it just says Series X or it says Series X and Xbox One, and then it has now they put the X in the corner of like the front of the case. Like it's just so funny like how they adjust all that stuff because of
They keep changing the stupid box.
Yeah, they literally keep changing it. Like if I was a collector, that would drive me up the wall because it's just not consistent.
Get Disco. Axel messaged me about his house. Yes, that's the correct DM, sir. He's like, "Is this the correct DM?" It's like, yes, we've spoken before on there. Let's see what mental put. Oh wow,
Minecraft is still number 5.
Yo, check the oh, you can't because you're on it, but
I did.
get it on your phone.
I hearted it.
He's got all the consoles right next to each other.
That's beautiful right there. I love that.
You know, I took the 1X out, and I have the NES skin on my 1X.
Oh, really?
I totally forgot I put that on it because I haven't looked at that 1X in a long time.
What is that green thing on the bottom of his 1X?
That's a hard drive for his games.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mental, I don't know if you saw, but I did the stream where I put the blue light in the Halo Reach Xbox. It's right here. Oh, and just so you guys know, the Halo 4 Xbox with the 2 controllers, I bought this, I don't know what it is, this solution, because the contact was all rusted out. I put it on the contact. It took a while, and I was scraping the contact. Battery terminal looks brand new.
Oh, nice.
Put the batteries in, turns right on. Controller works fine. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's a Gear 5 LE Xbox One X. Nice.
We're gonna put the red light into my system.
I had every Xbox One X limited edition except for the Battlefield one, the gold and black one. But I had every variant of it. And when lockdown happened, I brought all them fucking things to the shop and I said, I'm getting rid of them because I am getting the next machine. And they all went. I had the purple 1S. I had all that shit.
You were smart because that was the most value they were. Now they're pretty low, I think, right? One.
Now that they're getting hacked.
I sold that Spider-Man PlayStation 4 sealed, the Pro. I sold that shit for $650, something like that.
Holy crap!
And I paid $300 for it. Oh, was it? No, I'm sorry, $399 for it, something like that.
You want to see something cool? Hang on.
1,000, the 500 million PlayStation 4 Pro that I paid $500 for. I sold that for $1,000.
Yeah, that's wild.
And that's the TV that I bought that I'm streaming on right now, the 55-inch X900H. What did you put in the battery contacts for the Rust? I forgot what this thing is called. I'll tell you. Go ahead. You guys have to say something.
This is the one I just took offline.
The Minecraft.
The Minecraft. I had that one.
Yeah, this one's pretty slick.
I will tell you. Let me see if it comes up here.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
And it had the
Jeff M on Amazon. I'm gonna post it in the chat. It's called Corrosion Gone Battery Spring and Contact Cleaner. It was $10.
I might pick some of that up because the contacts are always messed up in these Xbox controllers, the 360 controllers.
Yeah.
Well, bring it and I'll clean it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one for
or
sure.
You could buy a bag of new contacts for $10.
See,
But I wanted to try the cleaner. The cleaner again, it takes a while. It took me about 45 minutes because I'm wiping it down, I'm cleaning it, and then I had to scrape it with I had the blade, the X-Acto knife blade.
Yeah.
A box cutter blade. I was scraping it with that, and I was applying it. It says quick and easy. It's not quick and easy. Oh, that's some bullshit.
Difficult and long.
Yes, but I got it. It works. It looks almost brand new.
See, look at this. The stick is like cut. I don't know if you could see it. You know how it gets like chewed up by people.
So I have so many. I have so many of my.
One for his daughter. Look at that.
That's
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we've just had this one and nobody's been using it, so I took it offline for the new
the jailbreak.
exploit.
Yeah, MVG's going to jail.
Isn't it funny how
He's really going to jail now?
We said as soon as they did that with developer mode, people were gonna hack it, and then like now it's happening.
He did it. He could pretend like he didn't do it.
It was all him.
Don't be shocked if you see a video on a Monday. Why was rushed? He talks about it.
Well, I was arrested. The Series
he
X.
made an open threat to Microsoft that he was going to hack him. And
There's a reason this hasn't been hacked yet.
He did it. Because he can't play stupid Nintendo games on his Xbox.
I was actually, just for, shits and giggles, I was looking at the the red Xbox One, the Gears 4.
It is very nice, but it's an Xbox One. So
they're useless until
I would get the One X, the white one with the logo in the glass, the ice.
That one is nice.
That was a really nice machine, and I sold it.
We thought we would never need these again, and we still don't even know what they're going to do with this.
We really don't fucking need them. The Xbox One was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Now, if they...
I was I don't want to rebuy anything.
If you want an Xbox One, just buy the Series X, and you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
If they hack this thing and you can run backups on it, yeah, okay, it's cool to have it. But
it's
if not...
Just make a couple of videos, but to be honest, I own half the fucking games anyway.
That's exactly why I didn't run and take one of the series off, because I was like, well, I have the games. Like I don't
have
even
a series
need
console that's sitting in the corner. It was the old streamer before the new Elgato came out.
Yeah,
I had two of them here. Now this is my launch one, and now that everything goes through 120 hertz, I don't need that one. It's in the. Literally, I bought a protective case for it and everything. So
yeah,
it's been sitting over there forever.
Now, well, speaking of Gears of War, we should get into this because this is what's next.
Are you buying the 2 terabyte for $500, $600?
Oh yeah. Are we? Is anyone pulling the trigger on this thing?
Usually this guy would, but this guy says, "Fuck them, I ain't doing it."
Don't do it. Don't give in.
No, because
I'll PC to build.
I will buy another 4070 Super before I give Xbox any more money for hardware.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I got a PC to build and parts to get, and
I got a PC to build for him on his channel. I know I'm going to hear again, Mental. That day, I'm going to let you know beforehand when we go live. Come in the room, Mental. Get a beer or whatever you drink. Put your feet up and be like, "All right, I'm going to look at the chat and see how fucking stupid these people are."
Get your crack open a Molson because
you could have built this PC for $500.
You know someone's going to say, "Why don't you use AMD, Anthony?" You know it's going to happen. I can't wait.
It'll be fine.
I mean, Anthony, even people could have use AMD.
Even people in the chat.
You should have really used ASUS.
You could have just bought the ROG, Anthony. Why did you just do that? Everybody, when it comes to computers,
better battery life than this.
I've noticed that when it comes to computers,
plugged into the wall.
people gatekeep so hard with computers. They act like they are the authority on computers, and whatever they think about computers is correct.
Well, that's
like if
why
you listen to Perry,
Mike is
he's
building
like,
a computer at some point this year as well. Mike Mullis.
yeah,
And I'm not telling him nothing because Peter is the expert.
right.
And I know Peter's going to help him. So I'm not going to be like,
But
hey, stay away from this. I'm like, Peter's got it.
Even when you talk about computers, you're like,
Mike
hey,
does need help, though. He can always ask me, but I know that he's got Peter, and Peter's good to go.
He's in good hands, yeah.
He's in very good hands.
When you talk about this
Shout out
stuff,
to
you're
Peter.
like, hey, in my experience, AMD was bad. I didn't like this. You don't say, never use this ever. I'm the expert, the authority. Like, I hate when people do that, and everyone always does that. They always have an opinion on computers. It's like, who cares?
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, what I actually might do is so random people don't come into a PC building stream. I might just
subscribers only.
No. Well, I honestly could do something like that.
You know what? Let him come in.
No, it's not even that.
Only.
Because you could just put it like I'm playing a game or something, so it's under like the gaming section. Because if I put it under PC build,
but I want random people.
You're gonna get but that's the thing. It's like I don't want that to be like that's how my chat is, because people in my chat probably don't even know what the PC parts are. Like some people do, some people are into it, but some people just want to see.
You should have bought the PS5 Pro, Anthony. Well, how could he edit videos on the PS5 Pro?
You know, people are gonna say stuff like that, though. I know it. Oh, why are you using that? You could have just bought a fat hard drive and not a solid state.
Well,
Anthony,
I'll be manning the chat, so you know it's my chat and I'll man it. And if I gotta clap some people, then.
If I'm able to, I'll come there. Otherwise, I'll be watching live no matter what.
No, you're going to be there for that.
It depends when, but
that's the day that you're going to be there for that.
Well, you got to.
You're not going to be at Lake George. You're going to be home that day.
How do you know?
No, I know because that's when this guy's going to make the appointment to come over here. When you're home.
Okay.
You're going to be there for this.
Well, yeah, I'll try to give everyone a heads up. I also don't want to spring it on Perry and be like, "Oh, this week we're doing it." Like
you want to show Mental what you picked up.
And
you took it out and you touched it and you got fingerprints all over.
No, I didn't take it out.
He has oils all over the.
Yeah, it's still sealed. Nothing's
broken.
broken.
Denatured alcohol.
There it is.
Eat your heart out, Kerry Holzman.
There it is.
Oh, you got how much is that? 64?
64.
64 or 128?
64.
So you're only gonna do 128?
I got 2 more coming in.
2 more.
How much RAM are you?
How much fucking RAM? I don't think you can fit fucking 6 sticks in there.
Or not 2 more of this. I got I ordered those. So I ordered I ordered that.
Terabyte of RAM.
200 yeah. You're never going to see it again. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'll never upgrade it again. No. Now what else do I have ordered here?
I only put 64 gigs in this one. But you're editing, so
put
you
it to the screen, Anthony, and leave it there for a minute so this guy can see what you're doing.
Okay, hold on. I have this other stuff.
Wait, so how much RAM are you going to put in? 128?
I think 128, right? That's all he needs.
Yeah, because you're editing, so you need it like all that RAM.
Yeah, so because what we're I have.
RAM. I don't think any motherboard can handle that.
No. Oh, Anthony, why aren't you overclocking it and liquid cooling it? You know it's gonna happen.
Fred said liquid cool.
Well, the thing is, right next to, because Perry has this like thing typed up, so that again, I'm going off with the list here that we went over. But this here, he said DDR5, you need 2 packs for 120. So I got 2 packs. I got this.
Yeah,
you need RGB.
I have 2 of these.
2 64 gig sticks. That's 128.
Yeah.
So you're done. You don't need any more RAM.
All right. So the other one that I have, the power supply, I'm gonna get through.
Show Mental the processor again, but stick it up to the screen so the guy can actually see it. Because he went to go look down for 1 second, and then you like pulled it away from the screen.
Quickly, you got it out.
A Core i9,
14th gen.
1490K or whatever the hell.
Yeah, so it's 14900. I think that's the number.
14900K. There you go.
And then what are the other things I have that I ordered? I have the I have the 2 hard drives.
Hard drives.
So I got
or SSD.
So yeah, well that's what I meant to say. Well,
You
one
got
of them is
NVMe?
so one of them is the external for backups. So it's the 18 terabyte.
We're gonna put that in the
Um,
computer though.
Right. So yeah,
We're
but you
gonna
told me to get the one from
shekel the drive or shuck, whatever they call it.
yeah,
Shuck
whatever
it?
they
Shuck
say.
shuck the
So you
drive.
sent the WD one for the link, so I got that.
The only issue with that one is it makes noise sometimes. It depends on which model you got. But that's okay. You won't even notice. You bought the Be Quiet case, so you're good.
Remember mine where we had to put a little piece of tape on it to make it work?
Well, you got the Seagate. Seagate
Yeah.
requires you to cut one of the fucking cables, which is so stupid.
Yeah, we're like, why isn't it
but the-
showing up?
But the Western Digital doesn't. But the Western Digital does. Some of them make noise when you use it internally. But I don't have a Be Quiet case. I have a Fractal case. You're not even going to hear it.
So I have because I know I'm gonna have 4 slots for the NVMe's. So I started with the 4 terabytes. So I have that as well.
4
but-
terabytes?
Yeah.
That probably costs a pretty penny nowadays.
Well, when I made them the list, they were fucking $159.
Yeah, but not
I know.
anymore.
Not anymore.
I know.
But it is what it is, right?
Yeah. So, but you know, I'm waiting for like obviously like some of the other stuff. Like I'm gonna see if some sales. Like my buddy who works at Best Buy, unfortunately, the power supply is the only real thing he gets like a lower price on. And I was telling Perry that, and I was just like, yeah, it's kind of dumb because like I feel like back when I worked there, like you'd actually get like
the cooler. Just so he knows, it's a good cooler, Mental. I put it on mine just now.
oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
Read him the cooler that we're getting.
Let me see here.
Shout out to
Cooler.
Richard for this cooler because I had no idea.
I don't know actually if the cooler is on. It might not be on this list because I think you might have gotten it after the fact. To be honest with you, I'm trying to see if I yeah, I don't know if I have the cooler on here. To be honest with you, you might have to send me that.
What do you have on there?
So I have the power supply.
Uh-huh.
I have the DDR5 RAM link. I have the
Uh-huh.
i9 link. I have the 4070 link.
Right.
I have the link for the 4 terabyte NVMe, the
Right.
2 terabyte NVMe because I can
Right.
mix match, 8 terabyte external that we're gonna put in there, and then I see the Blu-ray burner. Oh, here it is, the CPU cooler. Here it is.
There you go.
CPU cooler. This one, I have the link, so let me just copy and paste it here. I didn't order this one yet, but I'm probably gonna go through these Amazon links and
That's
get
the
this
one that
stuff
I
figured
have
out.
on my. I had the same the console. I'm building in the computer that I built, the Star build, and that's the cooler recommended for that chip.
So this is the Noctua NH D15S
Yes.
Chromax premium dual tower CPU cooler.
It's a beast.
Yeah,
And for your
this
editing,
thing,
it should be fine.
yeah, so that
It's expensive,
that's gonna be
but
on
it's
there.
worth it.
Yeah. So but yeah, so it's gonna be because the NVMe was 350 when I pulled the trigger on it, as opposed to 464. So it's
Oh.
like, yeah, it's still
464?
yeah, yeah.
Dear God.
I know.
They were-
So
oh my God.
I could either, you know, I don't know. It's almost like what am I waiting for at this point? You know what I mean? I know it's expensive, but
That's
it's
the
like,
thing. You could wait forever and it might not go down anytime
Yeah,
soon. So
like I have to figure it out.
They went
you know?
down. They were high up until like mid-February, and they went down again, and then they shot back up in mid-March.
yeah.
The prices. What brand? Of course, you want the Samsung.
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 Read it. Read it. Tell them the parts. Now you got to
Read
read
it, and we-
Anthony.
So
If you don't tell me these
after
parts, I'm gonna unsubscribe from LTO.
Yeah. Well, the Blu-ray burner, so I'm gonna get that as well. That's just an LG one because I like LG drives.
Anthony, why'd you put optical in your computer? Optical's good.
The motherboard
Can you tell this guy what NVMe you got? He's asking.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't have the chat pulled up. I'm just looking at this list here. The Samsung 990 Pro 4 terabyte internal SSD.
Whoa!
Oh, Anthony, you could have got a Crucial for like $40.
I know. So that's going in there. Probably a variation of a 4 terabyte and a 2 terabyte.
A data.
Because the other 2
data's actually
terabyte.
died on me. So fuck you, data.
The other 2 terabyte that I'm going to get mental is 169, which was normally it's 250. So like they are on sale right now. So that's why some of these things.
4 terabyte was 169.
That's
like 6 months ago.
Oh my god.
Now, I was like, oh, that's kind of expensive back then. Now I'm like, oh my god, I wish I bought that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I'm
that's
glad I built it when I built it because the parts were fucking cheap when I built that Star build.
Yeah, so I'm suffering, but it's fine.
Oh, Anthony, you could have put a Maxter drive in there.
Yeah.
Maxter?
Yeah.
But you could have.
You asshole. You could have saved money and got a Jazz drive.
So yeah, the Noctua fan.
That's too much RAM, Anthony. You don't need all that RAM.
The motherboard. The motherboard is a Gigabyte Z790 Elite.
Gigabyte,
which is what I have now, actually.
So what parts are you missing?
I gotta get the motherboard still. A lot. Yeah,
okay.
I'm still piecing. Like I'm still getting this stuff. Like I'm gonna get some more.
They discontinue that. That should be the next thing you get.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the burner. I'm gonna get the CPU cooler. It's really just like a couple more hard drives.
2 burners in a computer?
I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, you're crazy, man. Do it.
But
as the guy who has a computer for 10 years, just do it all now.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll probably do something like that. So I'd get 2 LG drives basically, or I can use the one that I have in this one because it's still
Anthony,
good.
you shouldn't have used LG drives.
Steam. Yeah, well, because he doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, I'm still a madman. I'll still burn CDs, burn DVDs, burn.
I do it inside all the time.
Yeah, so it's like
so
I still
Anthony, I don't think people understand. This is for work. This isn't just for gaming.
Right.
Gaming is a caveat, but this is mostly like. Not so much a workstation, but like where you need to be.
Oh, yeah. Anthony, you could have just bought a Power Mac for like $2,000 and then you.
Yeah.
You laugh. I never say anything bad about Crucial. I said A-Data.
I was just picking a random thing because people are always contrary. That's my joke that I'm making.
Drive lasts longer than their usefulness. Nice. So I quit buying the Pros. I don't really notice a difference between the Samsung Evo and the Pro. The Pro's a little bit faster, but besides that, the only reason why I updated to the Pros when I was at Micro Center for mine because they were the same price. The guy was like, "Yeah, we'll give you the price of the Evo if you buy the Pro," and I was like, "Okay," because I even told Frank I was like, "I don't fucking want the Pro because it's more money," and then the guy was like, "No, because you're buying all this stuff, you get it for the same price." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, sure, why not?
But normally I would go with the Evo. Just build a Hackintosh. Yeah, fuck that.
Well, if you ever see the 4 terabyte drives drop all the way down again, please let me know.
Web TV, I remember.
Because I'll buy one.
You laughed.
But yeah, then I'm gonna go with the 4070, obviously the NVIDIA, and I got the processor right here. And then so still got to get a few things, but like I'm going to be getting them probably.
Extra coin. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting them throughout the rest of the month, like and then we'll reassess when the month's over and then figure something out. But yeah, so stuff's coming in. I just want to show you guys. Want to let you guys know.
So Mental, this was before the Super came out that I sent him the info. So that's a sweet deal for you, Anthony. You could get the 4070 for $549, or you could get the Super for $599.
Okay.
So if I were you, I'd upgrade to the Super.
I'm gonna probably do the Super because I was expecting to spend $599
because one's $50 cheaper.
Well, and also you quoted me $599 on here for the 40, like because that's probably what it was.
And then you're all set.
So yeah, because then so that's what I anticipated to spend anyway.
I got wrecked on my card because I bought it. Well, I mean, I've had it for over a year now. But
maybe I'm getting wrecked on hard drives where
but that graphics card, graphics card is a really good price.
The graphics card is like the sweet spot.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I stream on the 4070. The Super I have at work. But the 4070 is what I stream on here, and it's fantastic. So get the Super, and that's it.
I paid way too much for the TI for not that much of a power upgrade. Granted, like I said, it was well over a
70
year ago.
series
but-
is a sweet spot. Like 10 years ago, the 60 series was kind of a sweet spot. The 70 series is a sweet spot now.
I had the 1070 in the other one, and it lasted a long time. So.
Yeah, exactly, Mental Ace. That's the best bang for the buck. Absolutely true. This man knows what he's talking about in the chat.
So it's essentially like just 470 Super. That's just the next model up.
Well,
let me
it's
see.
really going to replace the 4070. They just have too many in stock right now, so they're just
Okay, I see it here on
4070.
Best Buy. I see it.
Do they even
Super.
sell the 4070 Ti anymore? Is it still like...
It's literally only a $50 difference.
It's a
'Cause
$50 difference, and you get more of a more cores, so or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck they're called.
Well, I'll add this to my
yeah, just get that.
like save later thing.
Get
Yeah.
that.
Anthony, you could have got the Zotac card. Saved $29.
You could have gotten a Asus and had
Oh,
the cable melt
that's
like Mental did.
the reference card is $5.99. That's a good deal. That's like the legit one. That's cool.
The reference card, yeah, but is it the same amount of RAM?
That says 12 gigs. $5.99.
Did they have it? Because they didn't have... Oh, yeah, no. The reference card is the Super, yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's the same one. Could
But
find
yeah,
a 4070
so,
Ti for the same price. It's a bit faster, but not by much.
I paid a lot more than that for the 4070 Ti.
Yeah, but
Paid
yeah, I'm
like
excited.
$900 for it.
I'm excited to
after tax and everything.
get the rest of this stuff check more stuff off the list, and yeah, like I said, I'll keep Perry posted on what comes in, and
And if you need parts, we could go over here and go get it.
right.
Like Carlos Cruz.
He's just cruising on by.
He bought the wrong fucking RAM, had to come back, had to go back to Best Buy, return it, got the right RAM. I built the computer, and then he realized he left his car keys at home. He had the fob, and the fob fell off the car when the car was on. He turned the car off, he couldn't start the car. Then we had to go back to Best Buy again. Dreadpool, what's going on?
And you were nice and you set up RetroArch on his computer.
I set RetroArch on his computer.
The best.
I played one game to test it. He goes, "Can we just delete all this?" And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You told me to put it on." And I was like, "I'm going to leave it on. You delete it if you want down the line."
You configured all the stuff. He's just
and then he ended up building a new computer in like 2 months anyway.
Yeah, he was a crazy man back then with that stuff. Remember, he came in. He's like, "Oh, I got a 4090 now." It's like, what? You just
I get the 4090. There was no reason for that.
He's a madman.
I mean, look, if you got the bread to spend it, by all means. But
we're gonna see him this weekend, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say him and JB, right?
JB's coming up.
Did he finish ripping those discs?
I forgot about that.
Is he friends with us now? Because he's done with the discs.
He's probably sitting down right now, getting it all done.
Now, I know we kind of went on I know we kind of went on a tangent about the PC stuff, but this all leads into a great segue because yes, I will be, playing this new Gears of War on PC definitely. So yeah, we basically
Ramrod. What the hell?
Ramrod.
Dreadpool, Fred's trying to find you an Xbox.
I am.
I'm going to send you, Mike, and Peter an RGH 3.0.
Holy moly.
We got one machine today. We got to get 2 more.
Let me see when the flea market is, because maybe I'll go. Look for another one.
The Fila market?
The Fila market.
The Fila market. But yeah, so I just want to say...
I have shoes, nothing else.
What?
I'm
not a grown man. I'm not a grown man crying, but
what's with this grown man crying shit? It's Gears of War. Who cares?
Did you cry, Anthony?
I don't cry when the Ninja Turtles
I didn't
come
cry,
back.
but I definitely got chills. I think that still sounds lame, but I definitely was like, oh crap, like we're back.
I hope the game sucks.
Because
what?
Oh, Xbox cancels it.
No,
Like
this is,
no.
Of all the things to joke about, let's not joke about Gears because if this sucks. If they lose, if they lost us on Halo, man. If they lose us on Gears,
gonna shake his big ass in front of the coalition's face.
Yeah,
big booty.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Matt Booty? He jumps in front of the whiteboard and wiggles his ass and erases everything.
No, storyboard.
And he goes, the studio's closed now. You're all fired.
Why was our only storyboard on a whiteboard?
Oh, that's amazing.
It's scale bound.
No.
Now, no.
This is gonna be good. I don't care what anyone says.
So yeah, so essentially they're going backwards here.
Oh,
They're
man. What
they're,
a crappy
going-
name. If my last name was Booty, I would change it. And
What?
I think the courts would agree with me and be like, yeah, sure.
They should change it to hindquarters.
yeah.
Well, how the fuck did that guy like marry his wife? She was like, yes, I'll take your last name, Booty.
Mr. and Mrs. Booty.
Exactly. What the fuck?
I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Booty. Yeah.
Wait, they're each one cheek of the booty.
yeah.
You take
But yeah,
this
so-
cheek.
Oh shit. But yeah, so Gears.
Dude, I don't know. And
If you had as much money as he had, it wouldn't matter.
why
if
does he
your
wear
name was
corduroy
ass.
pants like he's a fucking kindergartner? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know. He's a
Corduroy.
multimillionaire.
None of these people know how to dress.
Change it from junk to the trunk. Jeff M, right there with Anthony. Got chills when they showed Gears.
Yeah, so this is an amazing trailer.
This is Jeff
This
M.
is all in game, according to what they're saying, or in footage in basically Unreal 5, which is what it's running on. And yeah, it's essentially Gears of War E-Day. This is
Harry Booty.
it opens up with, Marcus kind of getting the shit kicked out of him because, I mean, it's his first time kind of dealing with a lot of these Locust up close. And, I like that it kind of shows that struggle because this is this is before Marcus gets thrown up in prison. This is like, was it 14 years, 13
Yeah, it's
years?
14 years before.
14
14
years.
years before the first game.
And so this is showing you the
Let's
impact.
play the trailer. What are you doing here? You're getting ahead of me.
Oh, you're good.
What the
This
hell
is just showing the impact of the start of everything, and I think it's interesting for them to
Oops.
go backwards. And
We're gonna explain the origin of his tomatoes.
yes,
You know what? It's
Where-
gonna be what I thought was kind of cool. You'll see it when he plays the trailer here in the way beginning.
If I
You
can
see
find
the,
it.
the newspaper on the floor that says the war's over. So these guys just came off the Pendulum Wars. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, good, we're finally good now, and then boom,
Right.
they hit. Like,
and
that's
we definitely
crazy.
will get I feel like we will get a
Isn't
flashback.
E-Day before the Pendulum Wars?
No,
No, it's
Pendulum
right
Wars
after.
is yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Pendulum Wars was between like humans. Like they didn't even know the Locusts existed, and then
Yeah.
E-Day is when they first came
Oh,
out.
all right.
Yeah, because once they started to use the emergence holes and
Well, here
like
it is.
they're
It's playing.
They literally just popped out of the ground one day, and we're
Yeah.
gonna get this.
Right,
They
since
were-
E-Day,
play it.
Ju-
right?
they were essentially underground building up their army.
Yeah,
Like for years, and nobody knew. And then by the time they emerged, it was like you're pretty much screwed. And Sarah was all in. The whole place was pretty much getting erupted. So yeah, this is it's taking it back to basics. I like the fact that it's called Gears of War, because that's something that they should have never changed, in my opinion.
Yeah, but everyone called it Gears anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it's just I don't
The
know.
war
I like
was over after 3, so they called it Gears.
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, we were fighting robots, so the war continued. You know what I mean? So it's like it continued in a dumb way. But essentially, I'm not knocking the new games at all, but I will say that I'm happy that they're taking this detour and going back.
Yeah,
And
me too.
again, you see Marcus struggling with the drone in the
I hate
trailer.
when they do this shit where you can't play as the old characters. Like, stop. Just stop with
Yeah,
that shit.
like-
Nobody
like,
cares about a younger generation of characters.
Right,
Nobody
like-
cares
like-
about it. I know people bitch about it,
Right.
but really, it never fucking works out right. Look
No,
at
and-
Scream, okay? They fucking fucked over Nev Campbell for Scream, and guess what? They fucked themselves.
Yeah.
and they had to go back
And
to her
now
with
they
a
went
blank
back to
check.
her, and now the whole show's about her again. The whole movie's about her again.
yeah.
They had to say how much. Like,
And
they
in
just
my
had no
opinion,
choice.
Maybe you should retcon fucking 6, okay? Or you should retcon 5 because you fucked over David Arquette for no reason at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and so for this,
Like,
I think
we got to get the younger people. Fuck the younger people.
yeah.
okay.
Listen. OG Delta Squad is
You have
you're
the
never
young
going to
people work
recapture
aside
that.
the old people. You don't fucking kill off the old people and the young people take over.
Yeah, like
That shit's
Delta
stupid.
Squad was
And
you
shout out
know,
to Star Wars for fucking everybody up with that.
That's where they started it.
yeah,
Bunch
I
of
think
dicks.
with Gears of War, I loved the OG characters. The Delta Squad
I'm
definitely
pumped for the
had
game.
that.
I hope they don't fuck it up. I hope not
Yeah.
either. I also like that
Yeah.
they went back to the full name. Yes, that's okay.
I see one flaw with this though. That I'm just speculating here while we're talking
Skate
about it.
games. Tony Hawk all the way, baby.
They can't show Baird and Coltrane because
Yeah, because they don't meet
yet.
them until
But
the
everyone's
first
like,
game.
"Oh, they're gonna be in it." It's
yeah,
like
but
how?
didn't Baird
No.
create the Lancer with the chainsaw?
No, that was his dad. That was Marx's dad.
Well, Cliffy
Pretty
B
sure.
said in the interview, sent me that Baird did it.
I mean, it could be
So
Baird.
what the fuck? Did he forget
Yeah.
his own shit?
I don't know, but I think if they end up becoming, like if they're gonna tell different perspectives, you know what I mean. That's the only thing I could see. But why would
Maybe it's a reboot.
Fred's here, the real Bobo Ghost Fred.
Oh,
Well,
Fred! I was just
yo.
watching your
Hold on.
video before.
What's up, man?
Fred?
SpongeBob versus Shrek.
It's the other,
Yeah, I was just watching that.
the other Fred.
Yeah, I mean that some people
Real
are thinking
Fred.
that too. Like, is this a reboot in a way? There's
Well,
a lot of people.
If it is, they could do whatever they want. Then they could
Yeah.
say, "Hey, they met all the way back then," and that's
Yeah,
it.
because like I feel like with Dom, like you're gonna see Dom. You're gonna see, we see Dom save him when he's about to fall, and you could tell this starts their
It's
brotherhood.
foreshadowing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's like you had the Mad World song play, and
Didn't meet
it
them
also
at
is a
the
call.
Gears
It
of War.
also is a
That's what I
call
said.
back to, the yeah, just like I think it comes full circle. Like it's interesting that they do stuff like that, where it's like you also had the Mad World song play when he was making the sacrifice in 3. So it's like you're literally going to see the beginning of their friendship, basically. And I think that's amazing. That's just an amazing thing to start with and to get people excited because people just wanted to play as Marcus and Dom. That's it. That's all people wanted to do. Delta Squad always had a certain vibe that the new characters, JD and all those guys, like that's fine. I don't hate those games because of them, but it didn't have the same vibe as like the
JD sucked
tight
as a
knit,
character.
like
They weren't gritty like the Delta Squad.
no. These guys have seen some shit
Well,
where
they
I felt
weren't
like
gritty
they
because the war was over and they were
Right.
able to raise their families
Yeah.
like normal.
Right.
they just had to deal in a post-war world, like after the fact
Right.
of like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. But now there's the swarm where it's like, again, the swarm is just amped up locust. And at the end of the day, I think this is like, let's take it back to these old models. And again, they're going to like, it's going to be hard for them to actually fight the like all of the locusts for the first time. Like imagine like we're going to be playing this game and you're literally going to be hitting every interaction for the first time that they've ever faced all these different types of enemies. So that is kind of cool.
And you got to use a retro lancer too on top of it,
yeah.
which
That's
they showed
gotta
in the
be-
trailer right here.
That's got to be
Yeah.
where it comes in because, like, somebody
I hope we
said
can
it
throw
in an
TVs
interview.
and smack people with them.
They used the
That would be cool.
the retro lancer in Aspho Fields, which was another part. That was a book that they had that explained a different part of the war. Again, like I guess it was more so with the humans, but they had the bayonet lancers on the front of that book. I remember that was the first time people
Right
saw
when you
it.
said that's when they showed it.
Yeah,
in the
Oh, so
video
they-
right
that's
here.
kind of nuts.
So they had it before because I was thinking maybe they invented it because of the locust. Like I heard somebody say that, but
Right, and they might have too. I just think that like the first time we saw it was in like the books, and then they brought it in 3 was when we had the retro lancer.
Oh,
Which is
yeah,
cool as
but
hell.
maybe they invented the chainsaw thing for the locust, like
Right.
the
Yeah,
new
because they had to
one.
cut through the skin.
Right, that makes sense.
So it says the retro. Let's see here. Retro lancer, bayonet, low ammo provided. It says I'm trying to see the history of it. It's saying this was a standard issue rifle ordered by the coalition, introduced in the later years of the Pendulum Wars. Damon Barrett claims, or I'm sorry, it says it's able to stop a truck as Captain Damon Barrett claims, even after he brought down a helicopter or an
Probably
attack helicopter.
It'll probably be DLC Venge.
Yeah, that's however, if a year following Emergence Day, COG soldiers found the Lancer that served them faithfully for so many years was obsolete against the Locust.
Oh, there you
and
go.
so they're saying that they had to try to. So this is when they changed it. Okay, so
So they could show that because it's only a year later. So that makes sense.
yeah.
Well, this trailer is E-Day. It doesn't mean it happens on E-Day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. There could be
This
flash
This is
forward.
just the name of the game because this is just when it started. So
Yeah, it says the ineffective knife bayonet combined with the Lancer's low rate of fire and massive recoil led to need of redesign. Inspired by Gear Ty. So remember Ty from Gears? I think he was in Gears 2 and 3. Ty,
it's been so long since I beat
who
Gears 3 when it came out.
Who improvised the use of a power saw to kill a locust. Marcus discussed the idea with his father, Adam Phoenix. Soon after, the Mark II Lancer assault rifle was incorporating an accurate fire, less recoil, and a reticule sight with a chainsaw bayonet. So Adam Phoenix, especially Marcus's dad, they saw Ty kill someone with a saw, and they're like, "Let's put that into a gun." So
Dude,
the Mark
Jake
II,
the dog's dad is pretty violent.
yeah. So basically that's a little story there with the Lancer. So if will we see that right away? Probably not. But will we actually see, other weapons and stuff like that? Like you'll have the OG hammer burst probably, or
Maybe it'll be used for the final boss in the game. The Lancer, the chainsaw one.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting.
So they introduce it and you still use it and all that shit. Blah 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 blah.
Now, what's up with multiplayer? People are saying there's no multiplayer.
So on Steam, apparently there's no multiplayer confirmed at all. And people
announced.
are
give it time.
Yeah, people are kind of jumping, I think, to conclusion with that one. I think without Gears of War multiplayer, the game's done. I mean, like you can have a good campaign, but like multiplayer is what keeps people like coming back onto the
maybe
game.
It's gonna have co-op and not multiplayer. I think
that would be cool, but
it's
like
fucking Xbox. They need you to be on
they'll
Game Pass.
they'll probably just
Can you
reveal it
imagine
later.
like the Gears 1 maps, but like early, like before they got completely destroyed, but you could still play them? Like, come on, man. Canals, Gridlock, Escalation, all these classic Mansion, like all these old maps you can have when they were like in the infancy of the war, like before things got really like messed up, and then you can have the really destroyed maps too. Like there's such a great opportunity for that. And all I'm saying, man, is like there's a reason why this sold the event for me, regardless of the good stuff we got, because Gears of War made me fall in love with the 360, and it literally did. And
I was at Best Buy. We sold a shit ton of 360s because of that game. Game, the day it came out, I must have sold about 12 Xbox 360s.
Yep. I remember
it was regular people who said, I don't know anything about games, but I saw that game. I need the machine and I need the game.
That the Lancer like sold the game. Like just seeing that, everyone's like, I gotta try that.
Yes,
like,
that was true.
Crazy.
The chainsaw part where you could cut the guy in half, that sold the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
it will be a separate game, just like Halo Infinite. No!
Please don't curse us like this.
No!
Just let me download one game and have my stuff in it.
No!
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is that like, you have different.
When's Halo gonna get this treatment, huh?
You know what? Maybe this is what it took. Maybe it took Halo having to fall for them to go back.
But I don't want Halo to be rebooted because I'm tired of reboots.
And the thing is, too, it's
the only
like,
thing to do is to hit the reset button on Halo.
Well, what wasn't the rumblings we heard that they were trying to do that the last
but
thing
we
we
hear
heard?
these from these bullshit insiders all the time.
Right.
Yeah, we can't.
99% bullshit.
I don't want to give, credit to any of those leaks, but I think with at least Gears of War, if they are going in this direction, I'm not mad about it. I think I like the fact that they brought back the old Crimson logo. It's the old school red logo. It's just, they never really changed the logo much, but this is like Gears 1, basically, going back to that. And one of the best games ever made. I love Gears of War, and the Ultimate Edition's amazing as well. If they, improve on the gameplay elements, they keep it punchy. Apparently, they're trying to also incorporate just more than just like over or the cover mechanics. They're trying to like expand a little bit too. I mean, I think this will be great. It'll be a fun co-op game. Hopefully, there's multiplayer. Hopefully, there's horde mode if there isn't multiplayer. So I don't know. It's just like I don't want to fight robots. I don't want to fight the Swarm. I want to fight Locust, and I want to be a part of Delta Squad. I want to see the beginning of Delta Squad, and that's what this is. So, this is what everybody was talking about, and yeah, it's like, what are you
Why
going
is
to do
everyone
now?
convinced that JD dies in 5? I had the other guy die. But then I killed JD off to see what the reaction would be, and Marcus's reaction was like, oh, well, he's dead.
Oh well.
That boy always gets into trouble.
Whereas if that was canon, Marcus would have been fucking going crazy.
Oh, dude, he'd be flipping fucking tables and shit.
He wouldn't be
Yeah.
like, oh, well.
Yeah.
And that was like a comment. They killed the other guy off. Because JD is in love with Kate, but Kate's going to be the queen.
Yeah.
Now, if I were them for 6, I would have Kate turn into the queen and kidnap JD. And that's when Marcus has to get back into action. He's got to save his son.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
And that's the
Because then we could
final
play
standoff.
because then we could play as Marcus again in the main, the main the current story, the up-to-date story.
That's the only thing that could make sense to save that game.
They said they're not done with 6, so
That's what they're saying. And Phil Spencer said, they said that when they approached them about the next Gears game, and they said that this was the direction they wanted to take, they apparently just let them do it. They were like, all right, if you want to pivot and make this like turn and take this little detour, but like they said they still want to treat it like a mainline game. They don't want to make
Halo, please. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to treat it like, even though it is a spin-off, they're not trying to treat it like a cheap game like Judgment, where they were like, oh, people can fly, you can carry that game, and we're not gonna. No, this is like they're putting their all into this.
This is what Gears needed right now, though. They really needed to just like go back to the drawing board and go back to how it started and reel back in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because because it didn't really have
oh yes,
it didn't really have like the punchiness that the first 3 had, 4 and 5.
Oh man, I remember that Kristen Stewart, is that her name?
From Twilight.
Yeah, when you made fun of her that one time, that was fucking funny.
Oh yeah. Who's the guy she's
on
with?
Edward?
Yeah, who? What was the director?
I don't know his name.
No, but remember
I forget. She
she cheated with the director.
She did with the director, and now she's with women. So there you go.
Be in your movies. I like Meatwad meets like Gollum.
Yeah. If I do this, will I be the star?
Can you put me in your movies?
Stop it! Just stop right now.
Stop it. But yeah, so E-Day, man, I'm excited. And the problem is there's no date.
The fucking problem is we want to play this game now.
Yeah, but
we
we're
want
not
to play
going to
it
play
now.
this till 2026, the earliest.
Yeah, I would say 2026. Probably, like Perry said, the new consoles. It could be a lot. You think this will launch
shit backwards? Because instead of Avowed and all these fucking games coming out now, Gears should be out now, and then Avowed should be coming out later.
I agree. It's been what 5 years since Gears.
Give us the heavy
6
hitters
years?
while you're making the new IPs. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
It's been 5 years since Gears. You know what I mean? Long time.
But
and by the time we get this, it'll be
with the
6.
20th anniversary. So
Perry, do you think Perry and Fred, do you think this will be a launch title for the new Xbox? Yes or no?
Yeah,
I think that's how you sell a console. You don't delay Halo for a year. You fucking put this out and you say, this is our console. Get a fucking Xbox. Even if you're not on PC, you don't know about that shit, get it. If it's not on PlayStation by then, you buy an Xbox. Even if they have that coming to PlayStation later.
Game Pass is the console.
Apparently, right?
Fred said before.
Game Pass is the exclusive.
Before we started, Fred was like, "Will it be on the box?" And I was like, "No, only Forza."
Yeah.
It still won't be on the box.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It'll never be on the box.
Nope.
All I'm saying, man, is that like you bring things back full circle. You bring things back full circle if you bring this thing out, and I know it didn't launch. It launched a year after the 360, the first game, but man, like.
But nobody knew what the fuck it was. It was a new IP.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, and it's okay because
we were fucking having great games on the 360 before Gears of War 1 came out.
Right.
For like a whole year.
That came out. We were like, holy fucking shit! Like this game's better than Halo.
They didn't have Halo until 2007. So it's like Gears had a year lead because Halo 3 came out September of 2007,
Well, we had
and November
Perfect
came
Dark.
out
We had all this other
November.
shit.
Yeah, we had great stuff to play. We had Condemned Criminal Origins. That was another great game that I liked.
Moore and Steve Ballmer, man, the dream team of the Xbox, right there.
Yeah, and I think this will get people back in that might have fallen off after Gears 3. You know what I mean? I think
Well, yeah.
if they let's just say they fell off with whatever, they saw the trilogy or whatever. Maybe they played Judgment. They didn't care about that. But this is going to be, I mean, dude, we're going to see Dom's wife again.
Maria?
We're going to see Maria. We're going to see like their relationship.
Tomatoes? He's going to plant tomatoes in Marcus's ass?
Like we're going to see the start of so many different like things, you know what I mean? Of like how they,
they'll
how
probably
they
flesh
grow.
out her character more so that way it's really sad in the future.
Yeah. I think that's the thing too. I think we're going to see a lot of starts.
Oh, man. Oh, no, we saw her turn into the thing in the third game, right?
Yeah, and
the second game, she was like starved to death, and it was horrible. It was such a horrible scene.
That's still
as
that still sticks with me from that game because that was very disturbing.
All I remember is you're cutting the guy's veins to get out of the monster, and then you got to get out before the blood drowns you. That's crazy shit, man.
Yeah,
that was the first Gears I beat. I went from 2, 3, and then I went back to 1.
I just remember the hype around Gears 2 coming out was insane, and I'll never forget getting that game, man. Coming back from GameStop, and I stayed home from school and I just played it. Literally beat it by like the next day, like the evening. Like I played by myself before I've like teamed up with the co-op, but I was like, yo, this is great. And then the multiplayer was kind of crappy at the beginning because they had a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches. And I think even Cliffy B said it in the interview that Horde mode saved them. And then he was just like, and then he's like, Horde mode happened. And then all of a sudden you got zombies and Black Ops. He's like, or zombies and World at War. And he's like, he basically was just like, yeah, like, thanks.
He invented that.
Yeah. Which I will say, Horde mode wasn't a thing in games before. Like, really, like
yes,
a lot, like.
Yes, it was.
ODST had Horde mode.
But that was after Gears 2.
Okay,
no, you had Nintendo games that had that shit. Come on.
Okay, but literally a mode called Horde mode. Like,
yeah, well, he meant to say man Horde mode because that's what he was.
Like you realize
those Corvettes on those Gears DVDs.
Because people don't realize it's like people would always call things Horde mode, but it's like Locust, like all together they're called the Horde. So that's why it's called Horde. Like people don't know that.
That
like,
Horde mode was really good though.
How small is that fucking pipe?
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like any other guy like that would be hanging on to that would just fall right in. But yeah, we'll get to see the relationship between Marcus.
The pipe would have fucking broke, and he would have fell right in there.
Yeah, like we'll get to see.
It couldn't even hold the weight of the freaking floor. How the hell is it going to hold his weight?
Like we'll see.
Instant 1 out of 10 Xbox.
Yeah, not realistic. But yeah, so I'm excited. We'll see the relationship between Marcus and his dad as well. So there'll be a lot of cool stuff.
Finally see how he ends up in jail.
Yeah.
What could you possibly do in the apocalypse when stuff's coming out of the ground?
Well, it's because he disobeyed a lot of orders.
He disobeyed, like Hoffman. That's why he hated Hoffman, because he's like, why the hell did you like sentence me here when it's like, the deal? Because he disobeyed orders, and then he felt it was justified, and then they finally got on good terms. But we saw that
him to die because remember when Dom saves him, he's like, they pardoned everybody else. And it's like they were literally just gonna let him die in there.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I don't know what else to say as far as like I'm over the moon for this thing, man. I can't wait.
If you really were, put your money where your mouth is and buy the Gear Slim.
What?
The Gear Slim?
Gotta buy the Gear Slim. Xbox 360.
Oh, right.
Don't copy me. Get your own Xbox. No,
that's true. Dude, that console is sweet, man. Because like if I was going to get a Gears themed one, I would get that before the Xbox One editions. You know what I mean? Like if I had to pick one,
I think it's the best looking Gears console.
So
but I'm also
I'll tell you something funny about
it's a great era.
I don't know. Okay. So when I opened the shop a couple of years in, the other Frank brought me over the Gears Xbox One, the S, because he was like, "Hey, someplace I went to had it. I picked it up. It was used."
Yeah.
He brought it. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome," whatever, right? And we turn it on, make sure everything works, and the guy left his YouTube on there.
Oh no.
So we're like, let's see what's on his YouTube thing. We go in his history. There's all public execution videos.
What the hell?
And
Oh
we didn't look at
God.
each other like, what the fuck is on this
Well,
thing?
you get banned for saying the F word in the first 10 seconds of this show. So it's like, what the hell?
So
That's insane.
me and him were like, what the fuck? And he goes, I know the owner didn't own this thing because he bought it from like a pawn shop. He's
Yeah.
like, I know this wasn't the owner's console.
That's scary.
So yeah, and we fucking erased everything and we wiped the whole console down and stuff. It's crazy.
So like, yeah, jeez.
I just
People are
remember
nuts, man.
clicking on the history, you just see a guy like this.
Oh my, who searches
My
that?
God.
Tons of videos, public execution.
That's
Oh
horrible.
my God. What a sicko.
It's fucking nuts.
I bought
We're
the
like,
Series
well, I
S.
guess you really
Mark.
did like Gears of War, because what the fuck?
Yeah. That's why I bought the 1S so I could look at this stuff on here.
Anyway, watch out when you buy used
Jeez.
stuff, because you never know what the hell's going to be on there.
That's my favorite thing to do though. When I get something used and turn it on and see like what's like their all their account stuff, it's like the best. Like, oh, it's like a little treasure trove.
Yeah, it's like you left this on there, you little silly goose.
It's some sick stuff though, man.
Yeah. Shit.
I don't know. That was just a funny story.
That is pretty funny, even though it's messed up.
But yeah, Gears, sorry, I had this thing pulled up. Yeah, Gears of War, man.
Beers for Gears.
That's it. 9 out of 10 overall. What would everyone give it?
I gave the show a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 for
Only
sure.
because we didn't get dates for a lot of stuff.
9 out of 10.
Yeah. And I agree with Frank. I do think 2026 November. Set your sights on that.
I still don't think that Xbox is turned around and it's going to go back to the way it was, but
No,
I
they
honestly
have a
don't
hardware
care.
problem right now with the Series X.
right.
Listen, this doesn't forgive them for everything. This just
Right.
now we
No.
know, okay, these games are coming at some point, but they are coming. And I'm excited to play them on PC because I'm not falling for that
Exactly.
box shit again.
Yeah. See, we have
The
the
box
PCs.
is gonna have to fucking wait for me next time, okay?
Right.
I agree.
That's
I
what-
think, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? Like,
And if this
Weird.
game's coming in 2026, we already have our computers ready to go.
right.
Big
we don't
deal.
even
I
have to
buy a
worry
new
about
graphics
it.
Yep.
card by then.
Like everyone saw me. I
Yeah,
was
whoop-de
listing
fuck.
off all those, you know.
The fucking deal. Nobody cares.
I'd rather buy a new
Big
graphics
Magic Johnson.
card. I'd rather spend $500 on a new card in 2 years than buy
Yeah.
the console. Why
Like-
would we do that?
Right.
Exactly. Like I just sat here and told, Mental and the rest of the chat, like the parts that I'm getting those parts for a reason. I'm spending a lot of money for a reason because I
You're
want
a
this thing to
fool.
last. So when Gears comes out,
You're gonna
I can
cut the
turn it
Intel
on.
milk.
Yeah. The Hackintosh, brother. Hackintosh. I want to be able to turn on Gears day one
You could have
and I'm
bought a
set.
PC from a school and just put a new card in it.
I could actually bought one
Anthony,
from
you
the-
could have bought an IBM ThinkPad and streamed Gears to it.
I could have bought this from the library. You know what I mean? Bought a library computer, one of those
Library.
Windows 98 ones, you know?
You know what's
Um,
funny? Real quick side note. I
Yeah.
looked on eBay. I was like, I want to buy an old computer just like for the heck of it. They're
No.
expensive. You can't even buy an old computer
Don't do
now.
it.
I just wanted like an old like XP computer for fun. They're too expensive.
Just put XP on a computer.
I know. I was just looking
Just
to
buy an
see. Like,
SSD and throw XP on it.
sometimes
Bing,
when
bang,
something
bang,
pops in
bang.
my head, I go to look at it, and then but everything's expensive.
I
Like,
wanna
people are
play-
charging hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
for like old pieces of crap that I used to
Oh,
have.
Yeah,
Like,
I want a
Yes.
2001 Dell or a 2000 Dell
Good
because that's what
luck.
I
I
had.
have a 2002 Dell Inspiron downstairs, and it works fine.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well,
No,
hang
I-
on
I'm
to it
buying
'cause it's-
2006 Dell Pentium D. It's still downstairs. It works fine.
They're probably worth a few $100. I'm telling you, like I can't believe it. I'm like, what? Why do people want this?
Because they want retro, and they don't want to build it. They just want the actual.
You know what else is expensive, real quick?
Richard, what is up, brother? How you doing? New Gears of War. How do you feel about that, Richard? Go ahead.
Skylanders are expensive. Just so you know. Fun fact.
Because nobody fucking cares.
Nobody bought them for years. Why are they expensive? It's Skylanders.
Because a bunch of little kids 20 years ago are now 20 years old and they want to buy their toys back.
I think you're right. That's probably it. But there you go. Fun fact for everyone.
I found my old Dell. Looks like it goes between 100 and
Skylanders.
See? That's crazy.
Yeah, like what?
You're right though. People want retro and they don't want to be bothered. So
yeah, I want to play three. I want to play 3D Space Pinball.
Yeah, they just want to buy a computer that has XP or whatever, like you said.
Yeah.
And play those old games. They don't want to deal with configuring it or whatever. And
well, not me. It's too rich for my blood.
Ton of old PC parts.
3D Space Pinball forever.
That was our first computer, me and Frank, the 386. I think it was It was a Packard Bell Legend 115 or 115 Legend. I don't know.
I still have it somewhere around here.
Yeah, you still have. I threw mine out.
I mean, this one's ready to be thrown out.
When I was a kid, I didn't know what I was doing. I added a sound card with the CD-ROM combo. And then I added the modem, the 366 modem.
Yeah.
Then I had the IBM Aptiva. Mental, I'll tell you something funny. Okay, I had the IBM Aptiva. And when my mom got mad at me, she would take the computer away. She'd just take the bus away. So I would have just a monitor and plugs. So you know what I fucking did? I went on eBay at school and I bought a bare bones bus. So she'd take my computer away for like 2 weeks, but I had a computer because I bought the bare bones bus for $80. The only thing that happened was when I got it, since it was bare bones, the video wasn't on the board, so I had to buy like a little voodoo card or something for like $15. And that's when you had to go get a postal money order. Send it on eBay. And yeah,
I used to do money orders.
I got the card, I put it in, and I was using the fucking computer when she thought I was being punished. And she came in one day, she's like, how do you have another computer?
What did you say? Like, oh,
I bought another one.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, well, I might as well just not take this away from you anymore. If you're gonna go and keep
you psyched her out. You used the psychology wars, but like, if I have one, you can't take it away. I'm just gonna get another one.
Just keep buying them
because I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah.
And little does she know, I'm in my room on the computer still.
That's funny, man.
I didn't care.
Imagine you just kept buying them, and there's like tons of them in your house, like every room. Computers.
Wow, that was funny though.
But yeah, man, I think the only other thing we could really talk about is COD.
Looking forward to E-Day and Doom, the Dark Ages.
Yay!
Yeah, so Call of Duty, Fred. I'm sure Fred was jumping up and down when he saw
eBay.
I am so happy. I'm actually excited for this new COD.
No, Black Ops 6 does look really good. I will give them that, and it's on Game Pass, so we have no excuse to not check it out.
Their old roots.
Again, everybody, Game Pass on CD keys. I got 6 months for $58. That's less than $10 a month. I would suggest you all do that instead of paying $17 a month.
Yeah, because Xbox still lets you get.
They let you stack all that shit still. So go ahead.
Did you buy 2 6 months? Or did you just get the...
Here's what happened. So my wife went away last week for work. And she had the Lenovo Legion Go, where she plays Texas Chainsaw.
Phil Spencer says he also loves the Lenovo. Remember when he said that?
Yeah, well, he loves a lot of things, so fuck him. Anyway.
We'll talk about him in a second.
Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
So,
man.
She wanted to play Solitaire, which is in Windows. And she signed in, and then it said your Game Pass is expired because you need Game Pass for that now.
Even solitaire, Jesus.
Right. And she messaged me. It says my Game Pass. I'm like, how the fuck did your Game Pass expire? So I'm an idiot because I didn't look on her account. I just went to CD Keys, and I bought 3 months, and I bought 2 at once, and it came out to $58 on CD Keys. So it's like 6 months for $58. Not bad. Put it on her account, and I was like, wait a minute. Maybe for Solitaire to sign in and sign back out again and then sign in. Because what happened was I checked her account, and it says she stacked until like 2026, like August of 2020. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't buy a fucking year full of Game Pass, a year and a half of Game Pass. It's because she already had it, but when she signed in to play Solitaire, Windows fucked up, and she had to sign back out and sign back
It just
in.
thought she wasn't subscribed, basically.
Right, because of a sign-in. Obviously, it was a glitch, a sign-in glitch.
Yeah.
So a sign-in glitch cost me an extra $58. But she's got Game Pass now until 2026.
She'll be ready for Gears
Which
E-Day.
it was actually up this year at some point, but it wasn't up yet. I think it was up in August. Or something like that. I don't fucking know. But
It's still annoying that you had to do that.
yeah, it was because I wasted $58.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yes,
no,
go to
definitely got to
CDP,
shop
save
smart.
money.
Yeah, definitely.
Or Black Friday when they go on sale, the cards they don't sell a year card anymore. Because they don't want you buying a year. They want you to pay every month. But I just bought 2 of the 3-month cards, and there's 6 months right there.
It's half a year right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
we're
I
already
think
half a year in, so
right. And yeah, there's going to be Call of Duty coming up. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. I'm surprised they didn't say all the other Call of Duties are on Game Pass.
Yeah,
no, they're not doing the backwards compatibility thing anymore, which I don't know why.
That's something that, are they just done with that now? Like,
You wasted $58. She plays Texas Chainsaw on Game Pass. You know, my wife is a level 99 on Texas Chainsaw, and she's maxed out.
Wow.
You can't go any higher than 99 on Texas Chainsaw.
Crazy.
and they're taking it off Game Pass in 2 months.
Yeah,
so,
she finished it right before the game dies.
My wife has Xbox. She has a Series S. She has all that shit. She has a Series S with the screen. She got the Lenovo. That's why she bought the Lenovo, because she wanted to natively download games on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she plays everything, man.
Yeah, it's
She's got the headset. She's got 2 of the Xbox headsets. She's crazy.
yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, you got to shop smart with that stuff, and you know, some people might just sign up right when COD comes out, even if you don't want to play on Game Pass for the summer. You know, you don't have
I'll be
to.
playing Call of Duty this year.
Yeah, so that's the time to re-up the Game Pass or whatever you got to do.
You all left me with Fred.
I had a baby.
And even Fred got mad at one point and fucking ditched me.
Hey, did you?
Because I got mad at the game once, and I said, fuck this game, fuck everybody who plays it.
Oh shit!
And Fred was like, yeah I gotta go now. And then he kept fucking playing after me. He hung up with me.
I gotta go now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, this one's been in development for 4 years, right? So,
Development hell.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't really care for Cold War that much, which was the last one. Black Ops Cold War, whatever the hell it was called.
No, it was Modern Warfare 3. Oh, you mean Black Ops? Okay.
Yeah, Black Ops, yeah.
Yeah, because that came out in 2020? Cold War?
So, yeah.
That was the first one that came out when we had the new console.
1993 or whatever, please. Or 1991.
I don't know about that.
No, they're gonna bring back
because it's Black Ops. You got Nuketown.
Yeah, they're gonna bring back Nuketown.
Nuketown.
They have to.
Well, that's the thing.
Nuketown.
The story looks good. I actually still like Call of Duty campaigns. Hopefully it doesn't end just on on nothing like Modern Warfare 3. Which again we all know was DLC at this point. Not the original, but the remake,
or like Ghosts,
reboot.
where they never finished the story.
Yeah,
they just ended it.
Ghosts are just like, yeah, that's it. And you're
There'll
in
be a
space and
sequel.
shit.
No, there won't.
No, there won't. So yeah, I'm excited for Call of Duty. And yeah, they showed us the developers. They showed us, them working on the stuff. They tried to sell Call of Duty, and they did pretty much within the last. That was the last bit of the conference, basically. So
people already pre-ordered the game.
Oh yeah, the pre-orders went up. Also, we didn't even mention this. I know you guys probably said it on the thing, but yeah, Sony tried to jump in and say
man, we
their
forgot
listing.
about that.
We forgot about that. They
Sony,
right before the event.
They
Go ahead,
dropped
Barry.
the fucking release date and they dropped the pre-orders on their website before the event started.
Literally within, I even said in the chat, I'm like, yo, Sony did this on purpose. Because I just saw the tweet from Wario and I was like, I got to send this to these guys because I knew you guys were probably sitting all together, waiting to go on. And I was just like, come on. This is just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So petty of them because they take shots at each other like that all the time. But, that's just that's just funny.
That's why I said Phil Spencer needs to go on stage and be like, oh, they dropped it? Well, guess what? They're not getting it.
Yeah.
They put the wrong date anyway.
Now,
I guess they'll be offering refunds because they're not getting it.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are still paying full price, so.
Richard says with a $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Everyone liked that super chat. What
Thank
did
you.
you think of Black Ops 2? I enjoyed Black Ops 2. I had it on all consoles and PC.
Love Black Ops 2.
I went to Micro Center, right when Black Ops 2 came out. I don't know why, but Micro Center had it for $10 physical.
You got me one. I still have it.
And it came with the Steam key. So, I got it for $10. Brand new. So, shout out to Micro Center for that. I don't know why the fuck they were getting rid of them, but I mean, it just came out.
I remember at Best Buy we had it was a graveyard of it was probably when I started working there, 2015. It was a graveyard of Call of Duty Ghosts for PS3. We just never got rid of them, and they were just in the back. And I just watched them just sit there. They finally just either sent them back or just got rid of them.
Right.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost was that was when I started to kind of get out of Call of Duty, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that
wasn't that spectacular.
I played Advanced Warfare because that was the only COD on PS4 at the time that wasn't Ghost, because that was just kind of ported over from the
Ghost
PS3
was
version.
good up until you play as the fucking dog, and then you play as the dog, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, then one of the last missions is in space. I'm like, what is happening?
I didn't know that. I didn't get that far.
They went to space before Fast and the Furious did, which I'm really upset about.
Which Fast and the Furious are now saying they're not going to space after they fucking told everyone they were.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that the gimmick to keep people invested, because those movies make $1 billion and people just want to see how ridiculous the next one is.
Instead, we're going to the center of the earth, race inside.
Instead, we're just gonna keep going on vacation, just like Adam Sandler and his film guys over there.
I know, the game was crazy. Me and Frank got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited though. That game
still looks good on PC, Richard. If you fucking max out the graphic, it still looks crazy.
And if you have it for 360, it still sells for what, $30? It still sells for you can still get something from the physical, from Black Ops 2, not 1, but I think
2 sells for about 20.
Yeah.
But the combo pack sells for about 60 to 70.
That's wild.
And I have it sealed, and the combo pack goes for about 100.
Yeah.
Wow.
For some reason, all the other CODs are $10, 15, but that one, because it's it's a fan favorite, it just goes for a lot of dough.
Mason.
I love how they put out after Mason is dead. They literally put that out. That's it. He's dead.
I don't think Ghost went to space. I think that was Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare.
Was that? Okay.
Advanced Warfare did not, because it had the mechs. Advanced Warfare ripped off Titanfall bad.
Yeah.
They had mechs at the very end. That was the William H. Macy. I'm sorry, I get these fucking names wrong.
William H.
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, the man who fucking sucks ass. For real. Anyway, that was the one that I beat. I beat that Call of Duty game.
Oh no, there is a. I literally have it right here on YouTube. Call of Duty Ghost Space Mission. There is a space mission.
I think you go to the space at the end of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare was definitely in space as well, though. Mental's right about that.
Yeah, no, he's right, because I think Infinite Warfare is the one I didn't play the campaign of after Advanced Warfare. Yeah.
I should play Infinite Warfare.
But the thing is, it just got, like I guess I was like, FPS fatigued at that point. I was just like, yo, like how many shooters can we have? Because, we had Battlefield still coming out back then, Battlefield 4.
Put the link in the chat. He doesn't remember it. Refresh his memory.
It's definitely it's one of the last missions because I remember.
What, are you afraid to put it in there? You're afraid he's right?
What's that?
Put the link. Drop the link in the chat. Now you're like, oh, no, drop it.
There it is.
Why would he be scared?
Yeah, I'm not scared. I don't care. It's Call of Duty. It's not like it's we're having an actual
times,
Gears of War here.
Very memorable. Very memorable is
I
definitely
remember
the
this.
word for ghosts.
Yeah.
I remember doing this.
I don't remember actually buying this game because I just burned it for the 360 and played it that way, and then that was it.
This was like the first game I bought for Xbox One because it came out with it.
The first mission was in space. What?
No, this is like the last mission.
This is one of the it's one of the later ones, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember doing this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Hey, remember to replay the game literally.
This.
That happens to me mental. Like Gears, if I play Gears 2 and Gears 3, I won't remember half the shit I did because I beat those games years ago.
And they blend together.
Which COD had the best offline campaign? Because I never played a COD campaign. I think one of the best ones is probably either COD 2 is still one of my favorite campaigns because I just love the whole World War II history. Right. But I also like, COD 4, man, and Modern Warfare 2 are probably my top.
Oh yeah,
Modern Warfare 2 is like
Modern Warfare 2 is probably my favorite.
Game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
MW2 probably
Modern
the best
Warfare
campaign.
2. I mean, the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
That was Lance Harkinson, right? He did the voice of the guy. He's such a fucking dick in that game because he's killing all your guys.
Yeah.
Like you're playing as these guys, and he's literally killing all your guys at the end of certain missions. I can speak. At the end of certain missions, he just fucking puts a slug in your head, and you're like, "We're gonna get this motherfucker." And eventually, you do. You fucking throw a knife right in his eyeball and kill him.
Yeah. Yep.
That was Lance Harkinson who did the voice. Our guy Bishop.
Yeah.
From Alien.
That's the thing too. I don't know, like I'm trying to think of
Ghost had a prologue in space. Oh, okay. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Milkman, if you're interested in playing
years.
Modern Warfare 2, they remastered just the campaign a couple years ago, so you can play it.
What that is.
What do you mean?
Wait, what? I think you can navigate a store.
Oh, or yeah, I guess you could do.
I mean, look, they're amping up this campaign to be good, RWK. I don't think we got to worry.
Yeah,
I know 90% of people jump into zombies and multiplayer, but like there's still that 10% I think that play campaign. That's probably not a real percentage, but I'm just saying like most people don't care, unfortunately. Where I always loved the campaigns. It was always a tradition, and it was funny because back, at least for when these CODs were coming out for me, it was always during a week in school where we would have 2 days and that's it. Like, cause it was always like the week after Halloween. There was always like, there was always election day and then like teachers in service or something. And we'd be off for like, it was like a half day. It'd be like, you go to school Monday, off service, Tuesday.
Teachers are going home and playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. You would go to school Wednesday. No, yeah, it would literally be like Monday, go to school.
We got to get home in prestige tonight.
Yeah. Tuesday, you'd be off because it'd be election day. Then Wednesday, you'd go to school, but it'd be a half day. And then you'd be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'd be like, all right, Call of Duty. Like, it would always come out during that week. And I always remember playing those games just like religiously. Like, Nick would get a copy for his 360. I would get a copy for my 360. Like, this is before I had anything hacked or anything. And yeah, man, it was just, I just remember those November like release windows and everything was starting to get cold outside. And like, I just remember all that stuff. Like now it's like late October, but still kind of the same vibe. It's like always in the fall. They always come out. Ooh. So I'm excited.
Once in a lifetime cosmic explosion is likely to happen this summer, NASA says.
Nice.
Well, it's not nice if it fucking kills everybody.
I'm going to blame NASA for Starfield. So actually, no. I'm not going to listen to what they say.
What's this Nicolas Cage stuff, Fred? What you're posting this shit all over the internet?
Oh, you mean like the Rage Against?
Yeah, you know what? Stop posting that. You're destroying the internet.
You're gumming up the internet with your nonsense.
My favorite Call of Duty campaign since Richard is Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I beat 2 in Advanced Warfare, so those are the other ones I'll check out. Infinite Warfare, I played that for a little bit, like maybe 1 or 2 chapters. It was a pretty okay game. Even though that was the most downvoted Call of Duty of all time, but people still ran out and bought it. How do you call it Infinite Warfare? Like, you know what I mean?
They got lazy.
You got modern, you got all the infinite.
Halo Infinite. All these infinites.
LOL. I'm thinking about going back to work in a little while and doing that other Xbox.
Tonight?
Oh, shit.
That's what I think I might do.
Oh my god.
Either that or I'll go there tomorrow, but I don't want people banging on the fucking window during the day.
No.
Are you open?
I have work at 5 in the morning. I hate it.
I had a guy call today, like, PlayStation 2 games.
Wait, what?
What?
And his phone kept breaking up on top of it.
Oh, he told me this before.
The guy was like fucking whispering on the phone, like he's being held hostage or something.
He didn't want to get caught.
Yeah,
my mom won't let me play video games, so I have to.
And I kept saying, "Excuse me, what?" Because his phone kept breaking up too on top of it.
Oh, it's so annoying.
I said, "We'll be open
Game
Friday."
Pass.
What are your hours? I was like, appointment only, but we'll be open Friday and Saturday at 3.
Imagine you just heard his mom kick the door in. What are you doing in here? Nothing.
Did he whisper
that game store?
I'll be there? Did he say that?
Are you calling that game store again? I told you no more games.
Did he actually whisper, "Okay, I'll be there"?
Yes, he whispered the
Oh
entire
my God.
call.
I'll be there later.
That's so weird.
I was about to fucking hang up on the guy.
Like he's trying to be quiet for around his
It was a
girlfriend.
local
Like,
number too. It wasn't like a weird number. The guy was local. He was loco probably, but yeah.
yeah.
That's insane.
Do you have the Black Ops 2 with the DLC?
I never played Infinite Warfare, World War II, or Call of Duty after 2018. Kind of dropped off. Well, I think this one's going to be good.
Yeah, it looks like they actually put effort into the campaign.
Yeah, I think the last campaign that I
it's
finished
300
was...
gigs.
I know. It's going to eat up my whole hard drive.
God. I think anybody that's into COD should free up. They know around that time of year, just free up your space on your hard drive.
Start deleting stuff.
Yeah, start removing
delete
shit.
The last one.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that's what I do. Like when my dad plays like the next sports game, I'm always just like, I'm gonna delete the other one because you don't need this on your console. Because sometimes he just keeps it on there. I'm like, you don't need all this shit on your console. I don't need Madden 23 anymore or 22. Leave it on there. I like going back between the 2 years.
Me, you're deleted next.
Yeah.
We'll delete you from existence.
I was gonna say he has the power to do that, so he brought me into this world. He could take me out of it. So
the Black Ops 6 campaign.
Yeah.
The Black Ops 6 campaign is 37 hours long.
You know, Anthony, get the wallet and get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, get out of here.
You know what? Leave the wallet. Just get out.
Just leave it. So I don't know if you wanted to bring this up, Perry, but like, I guess if you wanted to comment.
How fucking funny would it be? Your dad kicks you out of the house. He gets on the computer, he starts streaming on your account. And he starts cursing you out and burying you to all the fans.
He only knows about Resident Evil because of me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm the real Let's
If I didn't buy that game, RE3, this little shithead would never have a channel right now.
I still regret buying it to this
people
day.
Wouldn't be here.
Why did I ever buy it and create this plague onto the internet?
You see? Here's the copy that I bought, not him. And he goes,
it's mine to destroy.
Man.
He didn't help me get through the puzzles in Uncharted, so I'm wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want me to talk about now?
Oh no, I'm just saying if you want to, like, because we got one more thing to really talk about, and that's just Phil Spencer's comments after the event. Because we didn't really...
Which IGN pre-taped, and we're sitting there waiting for fucking 3 hours. And finally I was like, bro, I'm going home. because they uploaded
Yeah.
the interview beforehand in text.
Me and Perry were just waiting there for like ever.
We sat there from the time it ended, like 3:00, till I left at like 6:30. You guys left later
Jesus.
than me.
You
We
could have
left
watched
at-
the event like two times
left at
over.
20 after 8, and it was going to air at 8:45.
We were like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, we said fuck that because we were tired, man. We were there all day.
Yeah, Sunday night.
Well, he was asked about the handheld. He was asked about, all these games, basically. They had more people come out, talk about stuff. And he basically hinted at the handheld.
Oh, he said it's being made. He just can't say anything.
Yeah, and he's saying that you will be able to download stuff natively or whatever. And
Yeah, kind of like the thing that we already have.
yeah, so
We'll
he's
see.
basically...
Steam Deck, the Ally, the Lenovo.
Yeah, he mentioned all of them. He was like, I love, the Lenovo, I love the Steam Deck and all this stuff. And he's just
He loves
like,
everything because
he loves everything.
They are his partners.
Yeah. So,
he has to say he loves all that shit.
And then, like you said earlier, kind of in passing, like he just kind of said, "Yeah, we're still putting stuff on other platforms."
First, it was only 4 games. Remember that?
Yeah,
and now, a few months later,
He
look
said
where
you
we're
will
at.
see our games come to other screens.
Yes, that was his polite way of saying it.
platforms.
Well, he said he doesn't do slimy platform stuff where they keep it exclusive, like PlayStation.
Oh, but then Sean
Yeah.
Layden liked the fucking tweet
Oh.
saying
Yeah.
that he was a scumbag for saying something like that.
And they asked him. He asked him about like the whole the court process, like that whole thing, and just like he's like, look, our intention was never to keep Call of Duty on or off of PlayStation and all that stuff, because that's kind of what segued into that, because he felt like
Should have done it. They would have won the war.
yeah, he was just like, yeah, it was we were unsure, but he's like, as a business, you got to prepare for all outcomes,
As a business,
that kind of
Satya
shit.
wants the most money we can fucking bank, and
Yeah.
keeping out PlayStation is going to make us the most money. Like, I get it. That's fine. But if you really wanted to not neuter to the Xbox brand, Call of Duty would have been exclusive to the fucking box, and that should have been it. Even if Call of Duty was in Game Pass, you just put you put Call of Duty on the front of the box of the console. You don't even have to bundle it. Just say Call of Duty included. I'm sorry. Call of Duty on Game Pass, sold separately. People would fucking buy the machine and sub to Game Pass. So you would have people buying the consoles for the game and subscribing to the service. That would have fixed both their problems that they've been having. The only reason why they're doing this multi-plat shit is because the problem they were having, they couldn't fix it. But this would have fixed that problem.
Yeah.
Well, they had a much smaller install base, so they got to put it on everything.
Pivoted and they fucking panicked. And they're like, keep it everywhere to get the most money. It's like, you guys had it. You had exactly what you needed. You put Call of Duty only on Xbox. You don't even need to fucking bundle it for free with the console. Just say, you buy the console, you get Game Pass, you get Call of Duty. That's it. Those console sales and subs went through the fucking roof. But by saying it's everywhere, yeah, you're going to make the most money, but you killed the brand.
Yeah. And he was asked about Doom as well. He's like, you guys decided to not keep this just on Xbox, and he said,
well, Doom
no,
when
Doom
he
was
said
always
legacy
on
titles years ago. That's what he meant. Like,
Yeah.
Doom was already on PlayStation.
Yeah. He said that when he had the meeting with him back like years ago, he said like 4 years ago when they had the meeting, that they knew that they still wanted it on all
Well, it doesn't matter
platforms.
what they want. It matters what the boss wants.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, Phil, we want to make this multi. Phil said, no, this is our shit. You're making
Yeah.
this for us. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Again, another Tony
You
Khan
want to
situation.
fucking make games for them? You go work there.
Right.
Yep. He's too busy being their friend than being a boss.
Yeah, he's being like the nice guy. Like, yeah, just play it on, just play it on anything. It's fine. And here we are now in this predicament
Well, again,
where it's like,
Microsoft, Satya just wants the most money. But they don't understand that they neutered the fucking brand. They neutered Game Pass. Because now all those subs you were going to get, people are just going to pay the $80, $70 on PlayStation.
yeah, and keep in mind, like,
Which is fine because they're still making money, but they're not getting what they really want. They want people on Game Pass. Or that's the old plan.
and
they
we don't
wanted,
even
what,
have the
3
price hike
million
yet.
They want the 3 million people on Game Pass in like 10 years or whatever. They're never going to hit that.
No. Because people who already have a PlayStation aren't going to go out.
I'm sorry, 3 billion. They wanted 3 billion people on Game Pass.
Yeah, and it's like
They keep
we
acting
know
like
that
this, they're never gonna get there.
it's like the price hike is coming too. Like throughout all these announcements, like this is a good
So
showcase.
if you're third party, just
but-
say you're third party. It's not a big fucking deal anymore.
Just be upfront with us
They
so we
don't even
can
know
all...
what they want to do.
Do you think they raise the price at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall? What do you think?
They'll probably raise the price at the beginning of next year.
How much do you think they'll raise it to?
25.
Yeah, they'll probably add another $5.
They're gonna ride this out like this wave of positivity, and then they'll just one Tuesday afternoon they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we're raising." It'll be in like
Yeah.
the notes of
Yes.
And then all these guys with damage control. Well, you were going to buy the game for $70 anyway. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like no. It's like the problem is people are already paying so much out the ass for subscriptions in general, so that's just the problem, you know. But yeah, so Phil Spencer talked a little bit about that. Then they had the developer come out from Doom. They had a developer come out from Diablo. Talk about the DLC. Talk about Doom. They talked about Call of Duty. They had the guy who's been on there since Black Ops 1. And the guy said that it has a good mixture of all the Black Ops games, but he says that the story has more of like the mindfuckery aspects of the first story. So apparently they're going back to that kind of like, like that crazy ass, like, I don't know if it's going to be seeing numbers like Mason, but, there's going to be some crazy stuff going on. So looking forward to that.
Also, if you pre-order the game in Modern Warfare 3, you get Woods as a playable skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they gotta have
finisher too.
Who's
they gotta have
Woods
some
from the
pre-order.
first game?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm playing the first game. I don't even know who the hell that is.
Woods is the guy with the bandana, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's the guy that's on the back of the box?
Yeah.
I thought that was Mason.
Mason.
A lot of time back in the day, I mean, Soap finally had a face, but like in the early days of those games, they didn't even have a face for them. Like we finally saw Soap, I think by like Modern Warfare 2 or 3, they gave him like the mohawk and like but you didn't even know what he looked like in COD 4. Like you never saw his face. It was like the Master Chief thing where it's just like they kept it like secret, and then they finally were showing, they showed the main character's face. But yeah, so and then I talked about kind of like the Metal Gear details we got because Xbox had them on the podcast. I think it was earlier today I watched that, or yesterday. So they had some of these post like show interviews here and there. Some more details, like Gears of War had some details where it's going to be linear. It's not going to be open world or have like options anymore. It's just going to be basic, like, straightforward stuff.
Thank God.
And yeah, so yeah, I agree.
Not making stuff open world that doesn't need to be open.
Yeah,
world.
or just like optional side quests. It's like we don't really need
Just
that.
be like, have Arrow go here.
Yeah. I know Gears 5 did the thing where like when you were on like the little vehicle, you could go over here and like do this. And it's just like, not really fitting.
It didn't
for
add
Gears.
anything to it. It just was annoying.
And yeah, I don't know about anything else. A couple Resident Evil games hit Mac. Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 2 remake is coming to
Resident Evil 2.
The iPhone and iPad and
I think 2 and 7, I think.
Yeah, 2 and 7.
7 is coming out. It's already it's already out.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, 7 got announced and 2 has also been announced as coming.
Yes. So it's coming.
Which, RE2 remake, I'll play that on my iPad.
Yeah, it's cool.
Me too.
I know. Trying to think.
So wait, I can play it on my iPad. Like, what generation iPad do you need to play? Like,
you need at least the iPad Air from 2019. All right, sorry, what is it? 2022?
I'm not sure the year it came out.
You want to laugh?
No, the iPad Air, because it has to have the M1 chip minimum to run the game. That's what I have.
The 4 terabyte NVMe's are deal of the day.
How much?
But they're crappy. It's the A-Data one.
A-Data. Fuck A-Data.
It's $234.99, and then the Western Digital Black is $303.99.
How's the Western Digital?
Well, I got a brand new 4 terabyte Samsung in there. that I paid $179.99 for.
Yeah, those were the days. Like 6 months ago.
What was the one that I picked up for you?
You got me the one for the
forgot what it was.
PlayStation 5 over here that I'm going to put in my
that's right,
bedroom, which was only $79.99. That was a good deal.
Oh, hell yeah, that was great.
Although $79.99 used to be the fucking 2 terabyte price, but what are you going to do?
Good thing I was actually at the mall at that time. I was just like, I might as well pick it up.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. A lot of people, they don't do that shit. I do it for everybody, and nobody does it for me. But
I might as well, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
there.
I picked stuff up for you.
I know you're starting to do that. Anthony's starting to do that, but before nobody would do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, like, I was there anyway, so it's like I might as well just do it. I was gonna go into Best Buy, funnily enough, anyway, before you texted me.
Funnily enough.
Funnel cake.
Yeah, funnily enough.
Funnel cake enough.
I don't know if funnily is a word, but I guess it is now. Added to Wikipedia.
It's
yeah,
the F
Fred word.
It's a F. It's the F word.
Fred word tentacles.
You motherfucker!
Yeah, I can't believe they have no 4Ks at all at Best Buy anymore.
So Best Buy Poughkeepsie has no 4Ks anymore.
Yep, Best Buy in Poughkeepsie, no more 4Ks.
I thought they had a cardboard shipper of them, but I guess they're gone.
Nope.
They had them for a little bit. They were hanging on for like a little bit, and then they, like Walmart has just so many 4K steelbooks now. It's kind of nuts. Like, I go into Walmart, they got like all the ones that Best Buy had, and then all new ones. So it's like, that's the place to go right now is Walmart for physical
I might go
media.
there. I might go there tomorrow after work just to check it out, see if there's any 4Ks I want.
Yeah, they're always on the website too, so like you can always like take a look and see which ones are available in stores and which ones are online only and stuff. But
I have to go give my dad something for Father's Day too. So
shout out to our members on Patreon: JB Zombie 89, Abo, and Hockey Fan. Thank you for being members on the Patreon page. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see JB Zombie this weekend. Abo? Where's Abo been?
I don't know.
He hasn't been in the chats in a while. He's still on Discord, but still.
Hope he's doing good.
Shout out to all the YouTube members. There's a lot of you. Appreciate that.
I think I'm still.
We will be making some members-only content for you guys, so don't think that we are not thinking about that. I'm thinking about that every day. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. Maybe we could do you guys like a special show. If not, I could probably do special content.
RWK.
So we will see. RWK with a $1.99 super chat. Good night, y'all. Thanks to hear your thoughts.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to hear your thoughts. Sleep. Only he wanted Anthony's thoughts, not our thoughts.
The King actually messaged me on Instagram a couple times, actually.
Yes, the King, Eddie. He's doing great. He messages me every once in a while, too. He's awesome. He's got that great artwork that he's posting.
Hell yeah.
I got to get his handle.
Mental 9R. Good night, buddy. Have a great one. Thanks for hanging out.
Do you need an Instagram, Frank?
Yeah. Message it to me so I can follow him.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. I'll do it right now.
And yeah, Stevie Mac, that's the one.
RWK, a member for 11 months, says, enjoyed your Xbox stream. Also, it was fire channel. Thank you. Venge gifted 1 Game Complainers membership to X-Axis.
Guy we can't pronounce.
Well, now
Axis?
I'm thinking Asus. I don't know. Because the X is silent, maybe? I don't know.
Thank you, Venge.
Blue Milk Jacuzzi. Oh, man. I think he would need to be on Twitch, but he got banned from Twitch. A Blue Milk jacuzzi would probably fucking melt at the bottom of his body.
It would be like
chemicals that are in that thing,
and all the stuff at the bot would coagulate, like all the chemicals and
$10,000 super chat. Now, I'm just kidding.
Well, they took my blood yesterday, and my A1C is still good.
Nice. That's awesome. I just sent you the
You sent it to me? Thank you.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Facebook. Yeah.
We should look up how much an inflatable hot tub is and factor that
The
into the
Xbox
price
stream
of the
echoed
chair.
because somebody was watching it with their TV and the speakers picked up. That's why it echoed. It's not a big deal, RWK.
Or just get a kiddie pool and fill it up with blue milk.
Sure.
Ugh. Even this blue milk bullshit.
You love it.
Hey, listen, people want to see
It's
it.
funny when he poured it on his head, but not him bathing in it.
There's people that want to see it.
They gotta pay.
Well, they got to go to OnlyFreds.
They gotta go to Only Milks.
Only milks coming never.
Only Blues. Yeah, and then I have to dip the Oreos in there and just.
Well,
So we have Star Wars Oreos for Saturday and Friday.
Yeah.
Star Wars Oreos,
Everyone's
Sour
coming
Patch
Saturday.
Oreos.
Saturday is like the big blow-off day, but Friday we'll be hanging out. The
Good.
little crew. And it seems like the big crew is coming Saturday.
All the peoples.
Yeah, I'll be heading there. Like I said, Friday. Probably Friday morning, or around like 10 or 11.
Yeah, all right. We'll be at the
With
shop.
or without Nick, I'll find out. But
he should show up.
yeah.
Depending
So
on
I'll be
who
coming
wants
there
to.
Friday, and then we'll be hanging out both those days. Then that'll be fun. So 8 years of business, right?
Yeah, it was just the other day.
Yeah.
The 11th.
That's crazy.
I
can't
was at
believe
the
it's been
doctor's
that long.
office all fucking day. I couldn't even open the shop. Yeah, everything's good as far as.
But you're gonna have like deals lined up and stuff for the weekend.
Yeah, I have the flyer up. I
Yeah.
might edit the flyer a little bit and put more stuff in there. I just want to get rid of as much shit as I can.
Yeah,
should've
you always try to do that like this time. Be like, yeah, all right, anything I'm like just trying to fucking mark down. Like,
We're gonna be closed for a month, so I need to make as much money as I can these 2 days.
Hmm.
So, and then next week I'll probably be open for a little bit, but after next week, I won't be open for about a month.
Are you gonna open up tomorrow too? And oh no, today technically.
Thursday? Why would I open Thursday?
Oh,
You should have done the
We're
second
opening
annual.
Friday and Saturday. Sunday's Father's Day, so I can't open Father's Day because I don't usually do that because nobody's gonna come in anyway.
yeah, no.
I will probably open up until next weekend. Like I'll be open. I'll be open for appointment Monday through probably next Monday, and then that's it. If even,
Mhm.
because once the week of the 24th rolls around, I'm not gonna be open for like a month. So unless you want to open for me and then you can run it.
Yeah, just let me know. Show me how to do everything, and I'll see what I can do.
But you got to let me know because I got to post when you're gonna be there.
Hmm.
You can't be like, oh, I was gonna come in there today, but a dance recital happened. I forgot about because I can't write that on the fucking thing. Sorry, we were gonna open today, but we fucking forgot. We can't.
You fucking forgot.
just imagine that. That'd be so killer. I fucking forgot.
Once I hit 10 years, buddy, I'm writing anything I fucking want because I don't care after that.
I'm surprised this year you didn't do the second annual big ass sale with
Oh,
Carl.
yeah.
It was a month ago.
Oh, that was a month
months
ago.
ago.
Oh man,
the
I
big
thought that
ass
was
sale
last
was in
year.
March of this year.
Wow, really? I feel
Big
like it
ass
was so
birthday
long
sale.
ago. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he had the cake. That's
Yeah, Jeff,
right.
the actual day of the anniversary was a couple days ago, but we'll be celebrating it this weekend. So
Yeah, this weekend is the anniversary sale, starting Friday and Saturday.
it's
We
the
are
week
gonna
of the
celebrate.
anniversary. So yes.
Yeah, I usually do it the week before. We usually do it the week before. But this week, if we did it last week, Anthony couldn't show up and a couple other people couldn't make it. So we moved it a week, which I got in fucking trouble for because Saturday's my mom's birthday. And I thought she went away for her birthday and she's not going away. And so I moved that. We agreed to celebrate her birthday on Sunday.
Nice.
We were going to go early Saturday, but then she's busy now with other stuff. So
I'll be heading back Sunday, obviously for Father's Day and all that. So
Yeah, no, you're good.
it worked out. We made it all work out,
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and hopefully the weather will be nice. And
It's supposed to rain on Friday, it said.
damn.
okay.
It's always
but
when I gotta
everyone's
drive
coming
over.
Saturday, so who cares?
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm the one that has to deal with the rain driving, but that's like fine because
Maybe Friday we'll do when Anthony shows up. We'll do like a special stream for you guys.
yeah, we'll be hanging out. So it'll be probably me and Frank that day, right? So
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Fred will
I'll
be
be
there,
there.
but late.
no, Fred
Yeah,
will
I'll
be
be
there
there
later.
later. I'll be
Jeff
there like
is going to
around,
be
like, 9.
Yeah.
Saturday, but late. But he's got to get
Over.
What?
Oh no, I'm just saying over here it only says 24% chance of rain on Friday, but that's like for right here. And then by you guys, it's saying 89% chance of rain on
I was
Friday.
right. I said 88.
Yeah.
You said 89.
So yeah,
I was
so that's
joking too.
so I'll probably hit rain like as I'm coming
Mhm.
through to New York, but it should be all right. I'll just take my time and won't get turned around by the GPS this time. So
Don't worry
oh yeah,
about it.
faster route. Oh yeah, we're gonna screw you. We're gonna put you on the George Washington Bridge. No.
Never take the GW bridge.
I
Never.
didn't know that's where it was taking me when it said, "Oh yeah, you could save 15 minutes. Here's another hour."
You could save 15 minutes by hitting another hour.
Yeah.
Good night,
Horrible.
Garden State Parkway. Good night,
Yeah.
Turnpike.
Yeah.
Good night, George Washington Bridge.
Yes. Good night.
Good
What
night,
is
James Gandolfini.
Good night,
Yeah.
James Gandolfini.
They should have just played the Sopranos theme as I was just stuck in traffic. I should have just
Good
had the
night,
cigar.
Palisades Parkway.
Play it on loop.
Yeah, you just hear boom, boom, bum, boom.
Good night, sanitation
Play it on loop
department.
with cowbells.
Yeah. Good night, waste management.
Good night.
Drive
Good night, New York State Thruway.
I want the one that says shum pulp. Shum pulp.
Yes, my wife got hit with the 18 gigabyte update a little while ago because she texted me
What the
while
hell?
we were streaming.
Oh my god.
Texas Chainsaw has that 18 gigabyte. Why is it getting all these big updates? The game's dead in August.
Yeah.
It's over.
Maybe they're trying to roll out like the last
Which
round of
fucking
fixes.
sucks
And...
because she loves that game, just like she loved Evil Dead.
Yeah.
They
I
killed
liked
that
it a lot
game.
too. I just kind of fell off like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. I really haven't played it at all.
Maybe we'll do a Texas Chainsaw tournament.
That'd be fun. I'm always down to
on
play that game.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm down to play though. Honestly,
we'll land party of the fucking machines, and we'll do
yeah.
it.
I mean, honestly,
Like Helldivers again. I got
I'm
all
down-
the machines over there.
anything
so
you want to take out, I'm down to play. So
we should
just let me know.
figure it out.
Good night, pepperoni pizza. Yeah, exactly.
Good night.
Good night,
night,
Wawa
hoagies.
Peach Tea.
Good
good
night,
night, hoagies.
Italian satellite dishes for your soccer games.
Italian satellite dish. I thought you were gonna get us free cable. I'm working on that. Good night, free cable.
Cable.
Good night, Scrambler. Fucking Scrambler.
Good night, extortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's laughing over there. He thought
Good
that
night,
was funny.
Carvel.
No, that's when Eddie Kingston says good night. Good
Good night,
Carvel.
Carmel.
You know, Carvel, what did it get? Hug Me Bear? They didn't have any. They had like 50 Fudgy the Whales.
Oh my
They
god.
had Fudgy?
They had 50 of them. I'm not lying.
I think I
Two of the
really...
It was because Father's Day
Yes.
is something with
Wiped them
Fudgy the
out?
Whale.
Yes, that he's a Father's Day cake. So
Well, fuck him. Because
I
I'm
want
fucking
Fudgy.
sick of
Why
it.
is he the Father's Day cake?
I don't know.
Because it's a slogan, a father of a day, a fudgy of a day, something like. There's a slogan to it. Go to the website.
I'll look it up. Let's see.
Fuggy the way.
Fuck you, the where? It's fuck
For
you, the
real.
whale? What?
I went there, and the lady knows me because her father used to fucking.
Oh, for a whale of a dad.
There you go.
Oh,
What the
For-
fuck?
Yeah, for a whale
Call
of a
it that
dad.
fat.
yeah, exactly.
Basically,
Anyway,
yeah.
the lady knows me because her father knows me since I was a little kid there. I would go there all the time. And he was there like the last time for the birthday, but he wasn't there this time. He probably had the day off or something. And she was freaking out. She's like, "Oh, we don't have it. Maybe you want this, maybe you want that." And I was like,
Aw,
"Nah."
damn.
And I was like, "Maybe I'll get some flying saucers." And she's like, "I have a box of flying saucers." And I'm like, "How many are in it?" "Oh, I don't know." She meant like she could get me a big box and I could put them in there.
Oh, okay.
And I just got like 4 or 5 packs or whatever. I was like, "Nah, just get these. Let's go."
How much does a pack of those run nowadays? Isn't
Go
it
fudge
real
yourself.
expensive?
That's what I. You know what? I should have said that.
Yeah.
Fudgy could go fudge himself. How about that?
I wish that you didn't have to order them ahead of time up here. I wish you could just go
Yeah,
over
up
there
here
and
you
pick
got
them
it.
up.
The guy doesn't have Hungry Bear, so he has to make it. And he makes it like shit over here.
The guy is over here is horrible. I
Yeah,
never
that's
go
your
to that
guy.
one. Yeah. But I
There's
might go
one
there
in-
looking for fudgy.
There's one in Middletown.
They got plenty of them.
The closest one to me is literally in Philly.
Fudgy.
That's the
Wow.
closest one to me. Yeah.
We need to
like
go
it's
down-
kind of crazy.
This year, we need to go down to Mamaroneck and just eat all
Yeah.
day. We're gonna
Yes.
hit all the spots.
Yes.
We got to go to the diner, not the diner in Mamaroneck, but the other diner. We got to go to
A Chinese
Carvel.
place.
You could go to the Chinese place for lunch.
Hell
We
yeah.
got to go to fucking Village
try
Pizza.
that. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good
I
pizza.
really want to do that.
Yeah. I'm always down to try new places.
And then we got to go to the hospital because we're all going to drop dead after eating.
Because we're not
I
used to
see.
eating all this, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna be able to check out some of your old town stuff, that you always liked.
I'll take you to all the houses too that I used to live in.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a tour when we were with Ryan, I think the last time we were over there.
What was that, 100 years ago?
It's probably like 4 years ago, maybe 3. I don't even know. It was like
Ryan
'cause
needs
you
to
saw-
come back. He's never been to the shop, Ryan.
Are you serious? That's crazy. I thought he was at the shop that time. Maybe he wasn't.
No,
Because
he
we
was-
drove
he was
by
in-
your old school. We
He
drove
was in
by
the
where
area,
the block.
but he didn't go to the shop.
Right. Because okay. Because I remember we drove around your old town for a while, and then like Ryan was like, I remember this, I remember that. And then
I
we
remember
drove
everything.
we drove past your old school, and then you said that what you showed across the street, we used to be the Blockbuster. I saw that.
Good old Larchmont. It's right next to Homix, where I went to middle school.
Yeah, then we did stop in the Carvel the one time, I remember that. To pick up. I think we were actually picking up the cakes that night. This might have been before, yeah, this definitely was like before your birthday stuff. And I remember that. So yeah, we went in there and then
did you see that video I sent you of the morning show?
Yes, I didn't watch it, but I
go-
saw that you posted
They
it.
go down the avenue in 1987. It looks very similar to like.
Yeah, but I can't
How?
watch that because that's how it used to look.
I know it's very.
And now you go down there and it's completely different. It's like the minute I left, they changed everything.
Yeah.
When I was there, it was boring because they didn't change anything. The minute I fucking left,
there's footage of that place like around like the 80s. That's cool.
I
There's
was
footage
going
of that
through old
place
tapes
everywhere.
and I found a tape from 1987 where Regis hosted the morning show live there.
Wow.
So, and they show like all the
because all the
old stuff.
celebrities lived there.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon lived right down the street from me.
Yep.
Like his family lived there.
That's crazy.
Whenever you drove by, you would see all the muscle cars in the driveway because that's all they had.
Wow.
They had all the muscle cars.
Damn.
My mom knew the family. She knew them.
That's funny,
What's
man.
his brother's name? Because we were at the red light, and his brother was like, he saw my mom. He was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Who the hell is that?" She goes, "That's whatever his name is, Matt Dillon's brother."
Is it Kevin Dillon?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, it's just Ozzie Davis lived in New Rochelle, from
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep.
Yep.
Yeah, Kevin Dillon. Yep, because
Yeah,
Matt
they all-
Dillon and Kevin Dillon.
Yeah, they all fucking live down there. All the celebs.
That's the old homestead. It's not the same anymore.
Fucking Ryan Reynolds lives in Westchester now. He bought like a farm over there by I think by Pleasantville or something.
That's cool as shit.
The X-Men used to live there.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
right.
do live in Westchester.
Yeah.
I need to take you guys to White Plains, where the place looks like the mansion that they based it off of,
Oh yeah.
the rehabilitation center. That's the fucking the same mansion you see in the cartoon. That's it. The movies, I don't know what the fuck the movies were. That was not Westchester County at all.
No.
That was some like Hollywood bullshit. You can't have pigs down there, Frank.
Really?
They're not allowed.
Oh no.
I found it
What?
out. So I'm just gonna have to register the pig as a dog.
This is a dog.
That was funny. The pizza guy once delivered food, and he saw the pig, and he's like, asked my wife, "Is that a dog or a cat?" And she said, "Neither. It's a pig."
I mean, that is kind of strange. It's like, what is that?
Why would
I
you
wouldn't
ask if
find.
it was a dog or a cat? What are you fucking blind?
Well, it's like you could clearly see that it's not a dog or a cat. Should have said it's a really fat dog.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't find it strange anymore
It's
because
a
I'm
really fat
desensitized to
dog.
it now. Yeah.
Any questions in the chat before we wrap it up?
I'm checking the internet real quick just to see. But it doesn't look like anything cool is happening.
This guy Tim Dog getting any fights with anybody else?
I don't know.
That
He's
are
always
funny?
yelling. He's always fighting with somebody.
It's a wombat. You know I want a wombat?
They poop in cubes.
I didn't need to know that, but they would be good because they like to run around and wrestle you and stuff like that.
Yeah. I want a capybara, but they need water.
No, that's alright.
I want to deal with that.
He never saw a pig before? Probably not, which is weird. Because there's a bunch of farms up here.
Maybe it's like an alien. Excuse me, human. Is that a cat or a dog?
Neither. It is a it is a pig.
Oh, yes. Pig.
Dude, it's totally a swine. What the hell's wrong with you? Didn't you go to school? No wonder
It's
why
a
you're pizza
disgusting
guy.
swine.
Good night, pig. No, that's okay.
In Goodnight, New Jersey, that means something else.
Yeah.
Good night, bridge. Good
Good
night,
night,
polluted
Xbox.
water. Good
Oh,
night,
man.
boardwalk.
Who's with us in the chat still? You have any questions?
Is anyone
Let's
even
go.
still
We're
here?
gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah. Getting to be that time.
You're gonna be that time
We
again.
have a big weekend ahead of us. Eating,
Yeah.
partying. I'm cheating on my diet all weekend. Don't
You're
care.
not on a diet. You change your lifestyle.
That's true, actually. You're right. It's
You're
almost
just
been a
eating
year.
bad food.
Yeah.
Disgusting swine. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. How dare that disgusting man burp? Venge is still here.
So
They gave me a tetanus shot the other day.
oh no.
Like, oh, when did you last have your tetanus shot? I was like, I don't fucking know. High school? I don't
Just in case you step on a rusty nail.
Whatever you had to get into high school or college, that's the last time I got stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll give it to you right now. I was like, okay. And my fucking arm hurts in that one spot. It's just sore.
I had to go today, but I gotta go do tests and stuff. Nothing really happened. I didn't get any shots.
I don't need this damn shot now for 10 more years, which, whatever.
That's good.
You know, I cut my fucking fingers and stubbed on stuff for years. Nothing ever happened. Now I gotta get this stupid shot. Whatever.
Yeah, I wonder why. They're just probably being safe.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, when was the last time we got it? I was like, I haven't gotten it in the last 10 years, that's for sure.
I don't know when last time I've gotten one. Probably like you said, school.
I didn't even know I fucking needed one every 10 years. I thought once you got one, you were good. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, when you're on a construction site, but I don't go to a construction site. Oh, well, you never know.
You never know.
Construction site. I can't believe it's not VP. Cam May with $1.99 super sticker. Says good game.
Thanks, Cam.
Well, thank you, Cam. I guess Axel couldn't find the grapefruits at the supermarket because he never showed up.
Man.
That's a cool super sticker.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Axel, if you ever want us on Good Morning Xbox, you just got to ask. I'm sure Anthony will be awake at 9 o'clock in the morning for you.
No, he goes on like way earlier than that. Does he go on at like 7? 8?
No, Axel goes on at 9 a.m.
Oh, okay. I guess that's not too bad
Good
then.
Morning Xbox. I think I got one in 03 or 04, a tetanus shot. Well, you got to get another one now.
You're overdue.
Have a good night, guys. Got to go to wake up early. All right, Camame, thanks for the $1.99, and thank you.
Thanks,
for
man.
hanging out
Thanks,
tonight.
Yeah,
MMA.
we'll see you.
Camame jumped on here a couple of weeks ago, man. He's got a good voice for podcasting.
Yeah, I'd listen to that the next morning. It was cool.
You should get on here at some point. Maybe if we do a Patreon show, or I'm sorry, a members only show. Maybe I'll do it with him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. When we get together in person, we'll talk about what we can do.
Stevie Max says, I don't know if you saw this, Frank, but Astrobot is 80 levels long and will have free DLC.
You know,
the game is $50 fucking dollars.
That's the problem that I have with the game. I want to play the game. I'm excited about it, but I don't know.
$60. It's not even.
Perry called it. Perry was like, it's going to be
$60.
$60. And
I said it was going to be 70.
I
said and then I was like, well, the most they could charge is 40, but it's really a $20 game. They're charging the full fucking price, $60.
I thought it was going to be $39.99, and I probably would have bit, even though that's too much money. I still would have grabbed it, but 60. I don't know, man. I don't think I could do 60 on that.
I'll wait for a sale, man.
I want to play it, but they're crazy. If you
go ahead.
Now, if they gave me like Jack and Daxter or Sly Cooper, yeah, 60, okay. But you're not gonna get Astrobot. Like, he's cool, but he's not $60.
Yeah.
I really want to play the game, but we'll see. I don't know.
There's a really cool deal on Humble Bundle for $25, which I'm gonna definitely get.
What do you get for $25?
Okay, on Steam.
Yes.
You get High on Life, which is leaving Game Pass, which I never got around to playing.
Okay.
Atari 50th Anniversary Celebration.
That's a good one.
That Bread and Fred game that you fucking made fun of.
Bread and Fred.
Soul Slinger. Mech Warrior 3. Revival. Grindstone. And High on Knife. Oh no, it's a coupon for DLC.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad. That's
the Atari game is worth it right there.
The Atari game is usually $30.
Yeah.
So for $25 and you get High on Life with that, I'm gonna jump on that. They also have another deal with is it with Lego 2K Drive? What's this? That's if you join now, you get Lego 2K Drive. So that would cost you $11 if you subscribe for 1 month.
I have
2K Drive. You have it on PC?
No, I have it on.
Me too. One of the Xbox, but
yeah. But PC, that's good
for $11.
That's a good deal. I might actually do that because I never really finished High on Life and they're taking it off, so maybe I will.
Yeah, I'm doing that deal just for the Atari, and High on Life is like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, and that is for.
When does that end? Friday, Sunday.
This ends. Where the fuck does it even say that? Oh, 13 days.
Oh, I got plenty of time. All right.
$25. That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Not at all, buddy.
They have a they had one before I saw that had like Peppa Pig in it. I was like, oh, it's finally like on sale.
I have to verify my account now. Should be on PlayStation Plus day one.
Yes,
I think
that's
it should be $20. But I don't know. PlayStation's got to do day and date at some point. I know they're saying that this shit doesn't make money, but Xbox says otherwise. So who knows? All right, everybody, we're gonna run.
Yep.
Anthony, we will see you on Friday. And you have a stream tomorrow? You're streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to stream tomorrow around 2 p.m.
streaming?
Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Resident Evil 2 as part of the... the Master Series. Well, this is part of the Master Series, so I'm going to be
He has
playing.
a Resident Evil channel.
Yeah. Well,
Master
again,
Series.
the Master Series, which is where fans, like members, Patreons, vote on stipulations that are against me, basically. So I'm doing Resident Evil 2 scenario B because I did Claire A. So this is Claire A the first time, and the other one is Leon. Or I'm sorry, yeah, first one was
Leon.
Claire A. This one's Leon B. So we're doing Leon B. Handguns only, no herb mixtures. Because that's what won. It was either that or knife only, and that won. So, going to be playing that, and then, yeah, and then Friday I should get there by like 2, probably
Yeah, whatever. We'll be there.
2, 3.
I'll try to get
2
there
or
by
3.
like 3. So that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, so that should work out. I'll try to, like I said, I'll try to leave like probably around 11, 10:30, 11.
There. I'll be the later in the night.
Yeah. So that's the plan. So I'll probably see everyone in the chat in a couple days on if we
Hell
decide to
yeah.
stream or do something, and then I'll see all you guys in person in a few days.
Hell yeah.
So
All right.
That'll be
Fun,
cool.
fun.
Oh, here's my damn code. Let me enter this in real quick. Fred, what's going on? You doing anything tomorrow? What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, I said Fred.
Oh,
You're the
no,
only
the
fucking
other-
Fred
who
here.
is Fred?
That's how tired he is. He doesn't even know his name.
Wow. I don't know. I'm gonna be I'm working till 1, and then I was just gonna go to Walmart and just check out some 4Ks. But
Oh, I thought we were going to Micro Center. What happened?
did you want to go to Micro Center? I thought you said
I'm not
you,
going to Micro Center.
I thought about to say. I thought you overnetted.
Fred's like, I gotta get up in
It's
3
like I'll
hours.
just quit my job and go. He
Yeah.
doesn't even care. He's just like, all
Well,
right.
no, we were originally gonna go at 1:00 to Micro Center, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like going.
Oh, okay.
I think Fred has to punch in 3 hours, right?
Yeah, Fred.
Do you really have to work at 5?
Yes, he does. He doesn't lie about this stuff.
You got me beat,
Technically-
buddy.
Yeah, I gotta actually wake up by like around 6 and get into work by 7.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I gotta get up at 6:45, so that's not so much.
Yeah.
So bad.
All right,
Yeah, no.
we're gonna go. I want to say happy birthday to Just Laugh.
Yeah.
Happy
Just Laugh is
birthday.
in the chat
birthday.
Just laugh.
usually, but happy birthday.
Happy
And
birthday.
birthday.
I guess that's it. Everybody, take care. Stay safe.
Take care.
Have a good one.
See
We'll
everyone
see
in
ya.
a couple days.
Yeah,
Yep.
See
see
you guys on Friday night.
Yeah.
Everyone, take
All right.
care. Have a good one.
Have a good
Bye.
one. Good show.
Peace.
Great show.
Bye-bye.
Show.
Peace.
Peace out.